Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're
How's it
live
going?
again, and you're here to enjoy it.
Mhm.
Uh, I don't know, maybe. But speaking of enjoy it, the guy that's always here enjoying it is Rob Z over there on the other window down
Over
low.
here. Yep. Hey, everyone.
And oh, before we get any further, Rob Z also has a Minecraft channel. What's that again?
Yankees 50 is my
Wow, totally did
YouTube
not
channel.
get that. Maybe if you spelled it out, I'd get it better.
Oh, you just love doing this to me. YANKEE50 is my YouTube Minecraft channel.
If you
Yeah.
like, if you like Minecraft, hop over there. Next up is Dave.
Huh.
We don't need to pray for Dave this week. He's
Huh.
here.
2 weeks in a row.
And joining us again is Charles, hanging out with us. I don't know what he did wrong, but he's here.
I made a New Year's resolution and I've kind of stuck with it.
And I think it's great too, by the way. If I haven't said that enough in the past, I love having Charles here. So
Thank
make
you.
sure you put that in the comments there, how much you love seeing Charles. But right before we went live, we were talking weather because apparently Rob's getting snow. We had almost 70 here today. Dave had 60. And would you say, Charles, it's going back to like 32 or 33?
We were 56 and we're going back down to 36 tonight and then going on the roller coaster. So a couple days and then we're back to 60s, 70s. Then over the weekend, I think we're going back to 40s, high 20s or something. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, today was weird. It was like 65, 68-ish, something like that. And there was still little pieces of snow out in the yard because of that last snowstorm. But it felt like springtime. It was so great.
And I really did enjoy watching your beach access bypass video too, sir.
That's just a
That
joke.
Yeah.
next time you get that snowstorm, I guarantee you can give that girl a ride.
I don't know. I look pretty creepy.
Yeah. How you feel about the 60s is how we feel about the 30s here. Feels like a nice summer day compared to the cold that it gets here.
Yeah, but it's like Siberia there.
Oh yeah. Mark says prayers must have helped Dave. Yeah, he's back. Like he said, 2 weeks in a row.
Well, Charles made a schedule for Rev, so I figured some
Yep.
stuff he was supposed to be trying. So
And today is Chocolate Bar Monday.
Uh,
And yeah, you said that you were going to do it this Monday,
I did.
so you
I
might as well go and
also
grab it now.
I also thought it was a great idea that for dinner I would just like crimson blaze the heck out of my chicken.
Well, then your mouth is
huh.
already warmed up.
I did that, and now my stomach is like an infernal rage of fire.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the lactose in the chocolate will help cool it down.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Uh,
hey, you guys had Mark Neff so confused. He thought there was something seriously wrong with all the prayer for hashtag pray for day. I was like, when I realized he thought something was really serious, Mark, I felt bad for you, man. I thought you knew they were joking, but thank God Mark took it serious. He was concerned for me. Thank you, Mark.
yeah, it all started because Dave said he was going to be here the one night, and start time came, and we heard nothing. No text, no emails, no nothing. So we get to wondering, well, where's Dave? Well, I wonder if he's all right. Well, maybe we should pray for Dave. And then hashtag pray for Dave came up. And then he didn't come up the following Wednesday and no word in between. So everybody started getting really worried. And
Huh.
then the hashtag pray for Dave, uh, yeah.
Well, you left me alone with the people in the chat. That's what happened. I just started going off on some weird rant, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, it was what we really need, because it was I stole it from, yeah, that was like be like right at the beginning of November or something like that, because that's when because for November was sober October, and Bert Kreischer, Ari Shafir, Joe Rogan, and Tom Segura all went sober for the month of November, just to like join in with Bert. And that's where it came up, because they said like Joe Rogan couldn't smoke pot, and he's like, whoa, 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 I didn't agree to this, and like everybody started the Pray for Joe campaign, and that's where I stole that from.
The
I
other
just came up with
thing,
it in a rant, like Dave wasn't here twice now, like we better pray for Dave, and then like the chat rolled with it.
well,
Yeah.
I was one of the guilty ones in that. I think it was me and JDS.
Yeah.
I think we were the ones that kept on going and going and agging it on. And during that night, I looked up and there really was a hashtag Pray for Dave. It was a trending thing. It was something totally different, but man, it had so many people following that. It was
Oh
just
yeah,
crazy.
I went to Dave's videos like the next day, like his last two videos, and there was Pray for Dave, like all
Yeah.
of them and everything. And he texted me, he's like, "What's going on with this Pray for Dave?" I'm like, "I have no idea," and just never addressed it again.
Huh.
And then Dave, I really do like your intro.
Yeah,
That
was
is
cool.
How that turned out.
that is a Derek Kimberlin custom.
Man, he's gonna like make way more money creating intros for people in the future here. He's just gonna
Oh,
quit
yeah.
YouTube and say, "Heck with
Oh.
that, man! I don't need that. I'll just sit around and make intros and outros for people and music."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
two of
doesn't
our
take very
two of our
long.
family members got the treatment already. So Rob and Dave both have the custom Derek Kimberlin creations. Sorry, Rob.
Yeah.
Quite all right. I was just saying it doesn't take him very long. I contacted him on Wednesday, and Friday he said, "Well, let's do it tomorrow." And through a bunch of emails through Saturday, I ended up with 2 intros and 2 outros.
Nice.
Yep, and I am way behind on the chat here. And Ripex came in, and Scott Tippett, and Brando Toes here,
What's up,
and
Brent?
Evers here. We're kind of talking back and forth about the weather. Tori Williams is here.
Mr. Tory Williams.
Hi, my pepper lover pals. I would jump in, but I'm still under the weather with this cold or whatever this stuff is. Yeah, it's been going around.
It says crap.
Scott says, Eber, that's good, Ben. Good here too. Unless you still be talking about the weather.
You can say crap, Rob.
I don't talk like that though.
No, it doesn't matter if you talk like that. That's what it says.
I know, but this stuff looks so much better.
Just censor it out. Like,
I can censor myself.
I mean, if it said shit and you said crap, that's not a big deal. But
Last week was tampon. I had the hardest time saying tampon.
Hashtag pray for Rob.
this is the kind of fun we get into over here.
See, Kyle just showed up and says, "Hey, everybody, can't wait to see some chocolate." So, yeah, Rev, chocolate time coming up. Eva says, "Eat a lot of peppers." Yeah,
Tori says, "Well, germs, my bad." See, he edited himself.
Yeah, don't do that. If it's in the chat, it never comes up in the rebroadcast. So as long as Rob doesn't say it,
Well, yeah.
and obviously we can tell he can't be tricked into it. So he's not like Ron Burgundy over there, just reads everything that's put up.
Or like somebody posting in the comments about a specific chip to me.
Huh.
For the people in the chat, yeah, go watch Dave's latest video at the church and the two guys tasting. Go through, read the comments. I caught it.
Charles and Tom. What were you talking about?
I don't think it was Charles.
I don't
I
know.
think
I went to Starbucks, which I don't do. And I don't know. I just had my tablet and it was open with my account, and I just left it at the table when I went to go get another coffee.
And that person
It's
knew about
totally not
Crimson
true. 'Cause I don't go
Blaze,
to
and
Starbucks.
that
That's
person,
totally an untrue story because I don't go to Starbucks.
and you wouldn't leave your tablet sitting around either.
Well, I wouldn't have took my tablet. I'd have taken my phone. Taken?
Taken,
Bacon.
but yeah, and whoever did it
Good
knew about
story.
Crimson Blaze and Dave making chips, and my name, and knew enough to bring it up. So I don't think it was somebody random.
Well, I
You know
keep
what?
notes on my tablet.
Yeah, but
It's
so then
like,
somebody went and read
Dave,
all.
who's Dave? Grown at home in WV. Like, what's my association? Dave's my friend. He sends me hot stuff, and it always
Well,
Ah,
was Rob, the next guy that needs to eat the Crimson Blaze. I don't know why I would have that in a note form on my tablet, but
yeah, I don't think you would either.
but I would be that guy that if I ever did like have a tablet or something, I would be the guy with like a little post-it notes on the side of it. I like paper.
the mover in the church was great. Yeah, I thought he was going to rush me at one point. I really did. When I said, "Is it a little warm?" and he went, "Mm-hmm," he turned around and I thought, "This boy's going to try to rush me."
I liked all the people in the background laughing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, how
She
many
and
people are watching that?
Well, there's usually it's in that's the actual like nursery. So there's a glass window, and there's always a crowd every time we record, standing it's like we're in a booth. But there was a couple people that insisted on being in there, and I told them hush.
Yeah, that's kind of a pain, isn't it? That's how it was when my parents were here doing the live streams.
I mean, I didn't mind the laughing, but it's like as long as they didn't start like, oh.
Oh, I was waiting for it too.
I was too.
Luckily, us and Chad not being able to get to the live stream was cracking them up, where he was talking about like, oh, I'm on my way, I'm driving, and we were making comments about like, oh man, like put your phone down, just get there.
So, Rip says, "Hey, Rob is the next for Hellfire." Well, he spelled Rob R-O-B, so that's Rob B, the other Rob. So, Dave, if you got his address, he wants one.
The best part about that is Rob B. It sounds like Robbie. But it's like Rob B. I had a bunch of fun at one of my jobs. We had a bunch of different people with the same names. Like we had Chris A and Chris C. But I would just call him Chrissy or Chris A. I forget what the other ones were. I think I think at one point there was a Chris S, and I just called him Chris's.
Yeah, Jared, I thought he was going to too. I was waiting for it. That, and I thought he was going to rush me. I'm thinking, my God, this boy's going to go off. He was hurting.
That was great.
Yeah, I could have sworn I heard him say something he really shouldn't have said, but if you didn't react to it, then I must have misheard it.
Well, he kind of like is a low mumbler talker type, and so there were some things he was saying I couldn't understand. Plus, I was laughing so much.
So, Chad, what do you think he was saying in the video?
So Rob can read it out loud.
Troy says it's time for Rev to step his heat level up this season. So he's going to start with the chocolate part tonight.
I don't think that. I think he meant peppers, but I'm actually starting off very low. I had Right now, I have 4 different varieties that popped up out of 6 that I have started. I've got Sugar Rush Peach popped up immediately. My Sugar Rush Peach, I took them right out of a pod. I cut the pod open, took the seeds out, put them right in there, and they popped up in however many days it's been. And Ahi Mango's up, Ahi Jabito's up, and there's another one. I can't remember what it is, but I have Ahi Lemon Drop, I think a Yellow Trini, and something else that I've planted. So it could be one of those other 3.
Going back to the video, Cal says he was so confident when he said he had eaten a ghost pepper.
Yeah, he was.
I've seen that a lot. Or
Yeah.
someone eats a ghost pepper and it's like, I don't know, dried or, some weird thing, or, someone had it for 4 years and then finally gave it to him kind of thing, or, some weird stuff like that. Like, I can handle anything. And then they get like, like a red Savina habanero. And they're like, what the heck is this? A Reaper? And you're like, no, it's just a habanero.
Yeah.
And Tori says, leave it up to Dave to torture people laughing out loud. I don't think you're out there to actually torture people. You're just out there to give them a good.
No, we had a discussion about this yesterday. No, he is. Oh man,
I think that was this afternoon we were talking about that too. John, the other guy, he was lit, he was hurting, but he's a chili head, so he knows how to maintain. But I got a text message about an hour after I got home. Dave, my stomach hurts like you wouldn't believe. He got cramped up bad. So I told him a couple things to do. And then I texted him again a half an hour later and asked him, are you all right? Never got an answer. And I'm like, oh my God.
I killed him.
I was like, this is not good. So he finally, somewhere around 10:30 or so, texted me this morning and told me, he said he did what I told him. He ate something and it seemed to calm it down, but it was never totally fine. And this morning when he woke up, he some point this morning it cramped up worse than it did last night. And then he said, yep, we had some bathroom time and all was good. And I'm sitting there going, yes, this is awesome. So,
yeah, Brando says hot peppers are scary. No, I don't think so. Garrett says I bought all the stuff to get my seed started today. This is the week. I only started a couple ahi amarello seeds and cracky so far, but they're getting their first 2 leaves now. That's cool. Scott says, Brando, I don't think there's a pepper out there that you're scared of, bud. I can probably agree with that too. From the ones that I've seen you eat in the past, yeah. Anthony says, what's up, everyone? So Anthony shows up.
What's up, Anthony?
Howdy, Anthony. I didn't say howdy, Jared, or Brando, or Rivex, or Kyle, or Tori, or Scott, so sorry. Totally slipped my mind today. And hi, Paula.
it's all the snow.
It's very rare that this town ever shuts down, but today's snowstorm shut us down. Snow was coming down sideways. And it was so heavy that you couldn't see the house across the street.
Oh, wow. Now that's a snowstorm.
Yep. They pulled the plows about 5 o'clock tonight. That plow hasn't been by since.
Snowstorm. That's what I remember. When they were like, nope, plows are going back in. We'll come back out later. That's when you know, like, it's going to be a long one.
Yeah, because sitting here, I can actually see the street. And there's been no traffic at all that I've noticed since we started. Kyle says, I ate 15 fire in the whole wings from Pluckers yesterday. Had me tore up all day today. I believe it.
So I think he fell just short again his picture on the wall. Or is that 15? I can't remember. Is it 15 or 25? because at Pluckers, they're down here. If you eat so many of the fire in the whole wings, you get your picture on the wall at that location.
I've never seen a Pluckers. I mean, I'm guessing that's something to do with chicken.
Yeah, they're buffalo wings.
Good name.
Tori says, the arms up icons. Brando is the man. And Brando says, hey, Kyle, that's how I feel from a bell pepper. And
What's
yeah,
up, Sandy?
as in that tore me up all day today. And Aaron says, hello, everyone. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Kyle says, no, it's 25. I can't eat 25 wings. 15 is the most I have ever eaten.
I used to be able to eat as many wings as I could. They were just free at my job, and I don't know. I probably couldn't eat that many.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, no, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you can go ahead. I'll just. Yeah, that's a lot of wings.
All right. Brian says, narrator producer Jeff, you're doing a great job. Good evening, everyone. Which means brings up the point of no Dolly tonight. Okay. Cal says, can't fool me, Brando. I've seen most of your vids. I've seen a good portion of them myself. But yeah, Jeff here. Narrator producer. And bandana guy over there.
with the twigs.
Yeah.
Yep. And then teddy bear over there.
We need to give a shout out to Peppa Pig too.
Oh yeah, Peppa Pig.
Yeah, don't forget Peppa. Poor Popper.
My niece and nephew were over here. What 2 days or Saturday, and yeah, they totally did not recognize Peppa at all, even though they know who she is. My sister had to point her out. I mean, in their defense, why would they ever think Peppa Pig would be in my house? But I didn't even know they liked them. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, Peppa Pig," and I'm like, "Yeah, and Papa Pig," and like I forget it was like Pig Popper or something like that, and I'm like, Papa Pig, that's close enough.
That's when you start shooting them with the balls.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do the daily. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, everybody, because I always forget to do that on mine. I'm always the one in the chat on somebody else's live stream saying that.
So Eber is asking you, Rob, how much waiting for the tasting and eating to start?
I don't know how many thumbs up do we have.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let's see. Not much waiting for the. Yeah, okay, I do that. Oh, he says, leave the piggies alone. Dave knows why I said that.
That's why I'm laughing.
Okay, so would you care to elaborate?
Tori's raising pigs.
Nice.
Yep, and you want to raise pigs.
Mm-hmm. He's supposed to raise me one, but still waiting to hear that oinking outside on the front porch. You know?
Those things are a pain in the butt to ship too. I mean, live.
Bacon all day, baby. Bacon all day.
I know back in the day, my dad there was a farmer that would raise pigs, and my dad would just buy in on a pig. And, like, whenever it was like harvest time, he would just come home with this giant box, and it's like, here's a giant stack of pork chops, and here's a whole pile of bacon, and here's like some pork loin roasts, and, all kind of stuff like that. And I've heard about that with cows too, where like 4 people go in on a cow, like $1,000 or something for a cow, like $250 a piece, and all the meat gets divided up. You get like X amount of hamburger per person, X amount of sirloin, X amount of like, T-bone, whatever the steak.
I'm actually one of those people.
I
I buy
always
my
wanted
beef
to.
half a cow at a time.
I always wanted to. Just give me a
And
chest freezer, and which we just got one, but
yeah,
it's not even plugged in. But give me one of those and like one of those memberships, and I'm good.
yeah, the butcher shop will actually call me and ask me, A, how many steaks do I want? And how thick do I want them cut? How much hamburger do I want? And do I want roasts and that kind of stuff? And I usually tell them I want the choice steaks, make all the rest of it into hamburger. And they let it sit and hang for 3 weeks to dry. And I go down there and pick it all up, and it's a good, huge portion of my pickup bed truck when I get done. And I have three freezers that I stuff it into. And I know the breeder or the farmers, so I know how they're fed and where they're raised. And I can go see them being raised, and yeah, it's all a big long story.
Do you name them?
Nope, because then they become a pet, and you don't eat pets.
Oh,
No,
I'm
but you
sorry.
could call them like dinner or lunch or
Yeah,
I was just reading Corey's comment. So sorry, that's why I was laughing. That I guess apparently Tori's going to make Dave drive down to South Carolina and he's going to ride back in the front seat with him.
sweet. And while Dave's down there, he can like pick up a pit bull puppy, and then he can
Drop it off
swing
at
by
your
my
place.
house and drop it off.
No, you're going. I'm picking you up, and
Oh,
you're gonna
okay.
carry. You're gonna hold the animals in your lap on the way back.
Okay. It'll probably make your airbag, passenger airbag, off light actually go off. That was a joke. I'm not that heavy.
Yeah.
Me and the pig would finally make a human in combined weight, and the light would go off. Come on, I don't even know if he has one of those lights on his vehicle. I don't. I don't even know if I have a passenger side airbag. No, I do. Oh, but I do have a recall on my airbag because apparently there's shrapnel in it. So if it does go off, like the shrapnel will go through you and like kill you.
Huh. Awesome.
Yeah, they've been bugging me for like a year now to get my airbag replaced.
That's something I'd probably replace.
I
I
think
was
I would
thinking
too.
about it, but then I thought maybe I'll just not get in an accident.
That's true.
Or not ever have a passenger with you.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the driver one.
Oh,
It's something about whatever's between the actual airbag and the deployment thing and me or something. And apparently some stuff comes flying. Whoops. I mean, it was bad. I got it from the dealer. I got it from Dodge itself, like the local dealer. It was just like printing out my name at the top, and then it would be like the standard airbag thing. Then I got one from like Dodge itself a bunch of times. Then I got them from like private firms. I think by me saying this, I'm like willfully negligent in this. But I don't know. I'm so weird about other people touching my truck, and I'm really weird. Like when I do, I like the guy right down the street because I trust that mechanic guy. But I do not trust any dealership. Sorry if you work at a dealership, but I've had bad experience. Every dealership I've been to, they throw parts at the problem, never try to figure out what the problem is.
Shit.
all right. Back to the chat. Eber says, Kyle, okay, we got wings to go in East Coast wings. Also, Buffalo Wild Wings, or Buffalo sucks. Jared says, I raised a Berkshire pig last year. I got 237 pounds of meat back. That's not bad. Eber says, Jared, what's the other name that pig is called? And Rip says, hey, Jared, I need a pork dealer.
Me too.
Eber says, mine is, and then the thumbs up. Brando says, how's it going, Dave?
What's up, Brando? Don't good.
What's up, JDS?
JDS. Wasn't he? He was the winner last week, right?
That's correct, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he should begin those seeds shortly. So hopefully in the next few days, couple days.
Nice.
Let's see. Yep, JDS late to the show. Rev, get it fixed while it's on recall, or you will end up paying for it yourself.
Yeah, I thought about just like removing the airbag. That way I wouldn't have to worry about it at all. But
Yeah, well, why don't you go to the dealership and ask them if you can have one and replace it yourself?
well, the last time I went to like a mainline, like not a dealership, but like a mainline company, I went in and they told me that I needed 2 ball joints replaced. It was for an inspection. They told me I needed my brakes replaced. They told me I needed my 2 ball joints replaced. I left there, went, bought new brakes, went to put them on. My brakes, I still had half my pads on the brakes. And I just took it to the guy down the street, and he was like, yeah, the boots, yeah, here's a big clue. The boots were ripped off of your ball joints, but, they're not that bad, and they will definitely last you at least a year, probably 2 years, but I would get them replaced the next year, which I did the next year I got them replaced. But yeah, I'm not saying they ripped the boots off of my ball joints saying that, oh, they're bad and now they need replaced. But I don't know. I'm I don't know about all you guys, but I tend to lay under my vehicle a lot. So I kind of noticed some things, and that was not one thing I noticed.
Hey, Rob's here. I got to intervene for a second. Rob, I was hoping you'd show up here. I got an envelope in the mail today. Thank you. He sent me some things.
Nice.
Yeah, other Rob.
Yeah. Rob Lumberg.
Call him Mr. Hot Sauce.
Yeah.
It's Rob B.
Yeah.
It's not Rob Z, it's Rob B.
Yeah, Rob B.
Let's see. Jared says, Eber, as far as I know, Berkshires are just Berkshires. They're a heritage breed, pine fork. And other Rob says, better late than never, right? What's up, everyone? Well, yeah. We're just hanging out. Sorry, says, Jared, I have registered Chester White. Charles said it, or Charles. So Charles A says, hi, all. Fairfax Charles is the sauce from.
That's Kyle. He's referring to Kyle. Togarashi 808. That's Kyle.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure. He just told me that's one of his fermented sauces. One of the other ones that I showed a picture of that I was going to try tonight. So he just said it was fermented. I didn't get into what he all had in it. So.
Charles says, thumbed it. Back to work here. Other app says, you're welcome. Glad they made it safe. Cool. Alex R says, good evening, everyone. Eber Kuro Buddha. All right.
Yeah.
Kango Shima Black Pig. All right. Other app says, hope you enjoy them, Dave.
I will. I haven't tried the powder yet.
Uh-oh.
It was kind of a over zealous day with hot sauces and powders.
Oh, it is National Hot Sauce Day.
I know. I was celebrating.
Is it really? I just went on what other people were saying. I didn't actually like look it up and see if that's true.
I Googled
it. Totally could have been a lie to me.
No, it is.
I Googled it. It is.
It is.
Sweet. I figured if I was wrong, I could just edit the video and just take the title out and it'd just be back to like Monday meetups.
Because I swear every sauce company has like a sale going today.
Yeah, I could have gone shopping today if I wanted to.
Mhm.
I guess I could have, but none of the stores were open. Most everything in town was shut down by 2 o'clock.
Oh wow.
Well, they had to. They let everybody know that they shut the highway. We're going to shut the highways down at 2. So if you wanted to get through, you had to get through the gates before 2 o'clock. And yes,
Close
there's gates on the.
gates?
Yeah, there's gates on the main highways.
What?
Big open flat land.
In Pennsylvania, they shut down the roads, and it was just like, yeah, don't go on the roads. And then, like, the cops were just not available.
They have gates here because so many people try and go through, and then they end up getting stuck. And
Yeah,
yeah,
because
there's
we're not going to be told what to do. That's why. This is America, man. You know, just have gate.
Yeah, then they put the lives of the rescue people at risk.
No, you're on your own, man. You've been out and you're in a ditch. Well, have a good time, man. Hope enough snow blankets you so you get like that that blanket effect so you can retain some heat inside your car and maybe have a candle or something. But no, you're on your own, but no, that's why you drive extra slow. I don't know. Am I wrong? Like I thought that was in the Constitution.
nope. But as I was saying, you got to figure it's flat farmland out here. When you get 40, 50-mile-an-hour winds and it's white out to where you can't see the hood of your car, you don't go on the highways. They
Oh, but
shut them
that's
down.
even better. That way you don't have to like worry about ditches. You just kind of like go into some farmland, woo, but just kind of come back onto the road, right? I don't know. I've never been to Minnesota, so.
Doesn't work that way. But anyway, like I say, most everything here was shut down by 2 o'clock. So anybody who had to get through the highways could get on them before they shut them down.
Hmm.
You can get 8, 10-foot snow drifts out there in between patches of trees and such. You really want to be going down a highway, even at 10 miles an hour, and not being able to see the hood of your car or your lights and go into a snowbank like that.
Like hitting a moose.
No, it's like hitting a brick wall.
Hmm.
It's denser than regular snow. So they shut it down for proper reasons. And I'm sorry, but I'm behind it. I like the idea of it because too many people get stuck out there when there's 10, 12 miles of just farmland and no traffic, no nothing. You just go in the ditch, you're there till the snow ends. So you can laugh about it, but that's the way it is.
Hmm.
All right. So,
So take that, Rev.
yeah. So apparently the other Rob caught a big trophy fish. I can't remember what it was. It'd still be a trophy, you just need a pick. Um, so yeah, it's good, Dave. I got some today. I don't know what that was about, but okay.
Ah,
Unless it was
good on
back to
you.
the.
You got what I think you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I think Scott got the same package from Rob.
Yeah, the powder.
You get the yellow jacket powder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool too. I was taking it the other way. I was just gonna be like, yeah, cool.
Oh.
Rip is asking, are those 45s on my walls, Rob? No, they are my airbrushed CDs. They're all AOL installed CDs that I use for when I was learning to airbrush. Those are my test things that I did. I have a bunch of airbrush pictures all through here.
Yeah, I used to airbrush quite a bit for a while. I actually went to Raleigh, North Carolina, to do a class for a week. I'm one of the better airbrushers in America. Actually, he was on a bunch of the car shows with Chip Foose and all those others way up in the mountains. He had a studio. It was very interesting when I did it.
Raleigh's not that far from me. It's like 3 hours, 5 hours, something like that. I don't know. That's where my mail goes through. So if I mail my neighbor, my next door neighbor, something, it goes all the way to Raleigh and then comes all the way back. I have no clue why.
You want to see an example of something I airbrushed?
Sure.
I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but
Oh wow.
it's a 2006 Yamaha R6.
Cool.
That that is mine, or my original paint job on it.
What's the R6? The 636 or the 600?
The 599. Yeah, it's got the 599 motor in it.
I wanted to get one of those. My buddy was trying to talk me. No, just get a 250 because he got a 250, and I was like, heck with that. I'm gonna go straight to like 600, something like that. And
Yep.
meanwhile, it was like a year or two. He had that 250, sold that, bought a 636, and he's been driving that.
How long did it take you to do that bike?
The bad part of a winter.
Wow.
Well, I figured it started out red and white, and I took everything off. Multiple coats of sanding to get it down to bare everything, and 4 coats of, or 2 coats of primer, 4 coats of black base, and then each individual piece had to be painted individually and lined up, and then the whole bike had to be reassembled. So yeah, it was good.
It's cool. Yeah. It's definitely fun. I mean, I enjoyed it when I did it. I mean, I did a lot of paintings. Then I moved to sculpting Halloween masks. So then I started airbrushing Halloween masks.
Mhm.
I've had so many hobbies; it's endless. But then right now I just stick to traditional acrylic or oil painting. That's all I do now.
Kyle says, that's awesome. AOL install discs. I still have Windows 98 install floppies. Well, I was working at Best Buy back in 99 to 2004, and we were giving them out to everybody, and then AOL changed it. We had cases of them, so I thought, I'll keep them. I can use them as targets. Well, then I discovered that, oh, they make nice little paintings. They're nice little canvases, so I started doing that.
The amount that I can see in the background there on your walls, I know I had that many back in the day. They would send them to you like every couple weeks if you're too young to remember that. They were always sending you AOL discs constantly. I still probably had that many in like 1 year.
Hmm.
I remember that
That's
was
about the end
before
of
I
them
knew
up there.
anything about computers, and I thought, can I erase this thing and use it again? But they weren't
But yeah,
rewriting
all
that.
of those are different style flames in different colors. All of those are miscellaneous. And those ones you can't tell from here, but it's a ghost image of flames on a purple base, and it only or lights up when or you can only see the flames when headlights hit it.
Hmm.
Really cool. Otherwise, it looks like a little dark purple. Did that one for my sister's helmet.
Cool.
So
Charles, what do you got lined up for tonight?
I've got. I'm sorry. I got a homemade chip I made with Gage's G Pow powder, which is a smoky blend. Then I have one of Gage's sauces, which is the uh, GBQ. And then I also have one of Kyle's Togarashi 808, his fermented hot sauce.
Nice.
I'll have to do that fairly soon because I mean I do have to be at work at 5 something, so
Yeah.
I don't want to
Well,
do it.
well, I seen a comment too. I was like, uh-oh, they're getting restless.
Yeah, I mean I'll go right now. I'll eat the G Pal chip if that's okay with y'all.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's a little bitty chip. I mean it's not too big. But can we see it's got the G Pal powder, some Himalayan sea salt. Then I actually put some granulated lime on it as well. So give it an extra kick. But here goes. It's got a really good flavor. And then it starts slowly building. Mm-hmm. But I really like it. That was a good combination that I put on the chip.
Yeah.
But yeah, the powder has a smoky smell to it and flavor too.
Right.
But then you got just really just the right amount of heat, so it gets your attention. I don't know what the G PAL stands for, but I would say good, and then you got a little bit of PAL like right at the end there.
It's
But yeah,
gauge. It's gauge pow.
Gauge PAL.
I don't know.
It's really good though. I mean, it's a really good powder. So Gage, you did an awesome job. Let me give a shout out to you on that one.
Smoked with hickory.
I really like it. So
Nice.
that's one kind of like the haunted ghost pepper chips from Pocky. It's one that you can eat and then you have the heat and you're like, well, should I eat another one? You probably should. But yes, it's very good. So
And
Gage, very good job.
nice. What you got next?
Well,
They said the GBQ. I'm assuming that is
It says Gauge BQ.
gauge. It's got gauge barbecue
yeah, that's
or
this one
BQ.
here.
Sorry.
So that's this right here. So shake that up. Eat some of that too.
I kind of figured that was your wife, Gage.
It's not super thick, but it pours very well. That's good. Yeah, Gage told me, he said this would go really good on chicken. And he's absolutely right. So I'm barbecuing some chicken tomorrow, so that'll definitely be going on there.
Nice.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Oh, aren't you going to give it like half a minute to see if you get some after heat that creeps up on you and then knocks you upside the head?
Okay, we can wait a few seconds.
Well, I'm just thinking the powder. Sometimes you'll eat the powder, and it's got real good flavor, and then like 2 minutes later, the heat creeps in. So now you won't know if it's going to be if it creeps up, and you won't know if it's from the chip
Oh, that's true.
or from the sauce that you just did.
That's true. We can.
It says it's got. He said it's got Kraken pods in it.
Very good.
Or he says he's got a Hayabusa 1300 nitrous. Been
13,
parked
yeah.
for 2.5 years.
Jeez.
Well,
Get
I had
that
an.
thing running, make it perfect, and then sell it.
Well, see, that's almost what I did. I had after I sold my R6, before I sold my R6, I bought an R1, so I had 3 bikes. So I sold my R6, and then I sold my Honda, and my R1 I just sold about 6 months ago, but it sat for 2 years because I never had time to ride it.
That's really weird.
Right.
Why would you have 3 bikes in Minnesota? You can only ride them for like 2 or maybe 1 month out of the year, like because rain and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, it's actual writing time is about 5 months, but no, you're right. Any weekend that I'd have off that I'd have time to go, it was either raining or it was too cold or something else came up.
That's
So
like
it's that for
growing
like
up.
2.5 years.
It's like growing up in Pittsburgh. Like we got snow, but there was not enough to buy a snowmobile.
Yeah. Well, you can look out
Although
my
I knew a
window right
lot
now
of
and see
people with
now.
snowmobiles.
Hmm. Well,
Well,
Charles, did it build?
No,
No.
no. I've
all
got
right.
some sort of I don't know. I wouldn't say ruined, but after eating enough of your Crimson Blaze, it just I don't know. It didn't it didn't build like that. That would have a different facial expression if I had the Crimson Blaze chips. Definitely. But I mean, it's awesome sauce, so Gage. I mean, that's very very good. And like I said, tomorrow it is going on chicken. That's 100% guaranteed.
Well, I was only mentioning to to bring it back to the bikes, but Tori to sell it only because if it's sat for 2.5 years and you almost never get snow, you just don't want to ride anymore.
He did get snow this year.
Yeah,
On
and you
top of
get
that, those Hayabusas are one scary machine.
yeah, well, yeah, that too.
My R6
That
could.
well,
My
that and I was
R6,
just picturing the Craigslist ad. You put that in a Craigslist ad, and you got like all these people going, "Huh? You got my attention, nitrous."
yeah, my R6 was fast. My R1 was even faster, and I got to ride a Hayabusa one time, and I said never again. Ah, so other app says they are tasty. Haven't had Dave's, but mine turned out great, and I've literally been snacking on them and even putting hot sauce on them. Yeah, Brenda says, how do you like the ones you made? And other app says, I'm eating Crimson Blaze and Brando spice chips now as I watch.
And
And
if
Rip
you missed
says,
it, I ate chicken, or yeah, chicken with Crimson Blaze on it today. Pretty hot.
Rip says, I didn't want it too hot because I want to be able to actually eat it. It's a bit hot for non-pepperheads. Well, that's cool.
And that's kind of my deal too on a lot of my sauces. I mean, that's what the sauce with two brains and um, the just peachy and the bucking baja, the orange bucking baja. All those they're like that I make, real fruity, and everybody can enjoy them. That Beauregard's Inferno, and then what I quote unquote call the Strawberry Fury, which would I send Dave. Only Dave I think had that. That one's a different story. They're a lot hotter, but they
It was
still have
that.
good taste.
Oh my God, it was definitely hot, but flavor wise, I've said this before. Hands down, the best strawberry sauce I've ever had, and it actually tastes like you said, because you used how much strawberry in it. It actually tasted like strawberry.
Um,
Yeah, other app says, I really like them. The flavor is incredible. Andrea says, and he wanted me to be able to eat it. I'm much more of a weenie.
You work your way up.
Is Rips Whitey. Okay. So Kyle says, I had a Gixxer 600 for a couple years, about 8 years ago. I was bit too crazy with the speed, so I sold it. I was a bit too crazy with the speed, so I sold it.
Oh,
Yeah, I've had my days like that too. I
I
had my
never could have had
R1
it
up.
like when I was like 16 to I don't know 22, 3, 4. I never did, but I never should have had a motorcycle at all. I definitely would have been abusing that. It's way too quick and you can get around people really easy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I had my R1 up to 163.
That was bad enough with a Jeep Cherokee 5-speed. I got so many tickets in that thing. I got a ticket that I went to fight because I got new tires and my speedometer was off. And if you could prove it, then you could beat the ticket. And I couldn't beat the ticket because I broke the cluster gear in the transmission. So I lost fifth gear in reverse because they're on the same part of the gear. And yeah, I couldn't back into the place where I had to back up a hill onto the place for the speedometer calibration. So I went to court and lost the court case because I couldn't prove that my speedometer was off. Even though looking back now, I could have done it with simple math. Like, here were my original tires. Here, how much they are taller by doing the math, per ratio of revolution. Like, it would be this far off at 60 mile an hour. But I wasn't that smart, and the judge was way too happy to say, nope, you lose.
Well, I think they said today someone was trying to plead a defense about the Tesla auto drive or whatever, saying that it was the Tesla's fault for the way he was behaving and not the actual. He was actually drunk because he got a DUI. He was saying something about the autopilot or something I read somewhere. I don't know what the whole details in that story were, but I was like, man, this sounds kind of crazy. But I mean, I don't know where that came from, but I'm just bringing it on.
That'd be a pain in the butt, man. Like, you're drinking, you're like, oh man, the Tesla's got autopilot. Like, technically, I don't have to drive. And then the dang thing starts like swerving around and everything. Like, oh, I can sense you're drunk, so am I.
Well, if you want to get sick from the G-force, get in a Tesla P100. Just take off in a Tesla P100 if you haven't already. I guarantee you that's the 2.6 seconds of your life on that one. How fast it goes 0 to 60. It's like you're on a roller coaster, just like taking off.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've never tried it, but I've heard it.
Yeah.
Because isn't it 4 electric motors on each, one on each wheel that turns it, and there's no transmission, so it just like goes.
It's just crazy. Yeah. One of my friends' parents have one, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I've never been one of those. Well, maybe I was in the past where I was like gas engine, but I don't know. If we got a better engine, like bring it on. Like,
yeah,
I'm all about that stuff, especially when it's fast.
Well, I mean, look, even the hybrids. I mean, the Porsche 918 Spider, that's a hybrid engine. So I mean, they're definitely leaning towards that, and they're making a lot of headway in the electric technology. So it's actually moving towards that direction a little bit.
Yeah, and the one thing that always has boggled my mind is the perpetual engine, where you can get like using magnets, and when you spin it, it'll just keep spinning forever, which according to what Newton's law, it's impossible because eventually it will slow down. But if you could actually do that with magnets and keep something going, I mean, imagine if you had like some kind of magnet engine, you could like increase it in your vehicle. That you'd never turn your vehicle off. It would always be on and running, and not cost you anything. But again, they say it's impossible. So there you go, dreamers. Anybody out there who inventors, make it. Hey Rob, how far are we behind in the chat?
Not real bad. Rip says my raspberry one I sent you and the G Rasta jerk are hotter. Troy says it's strike ready. I'm only 175 pounds. Talking about the
nitrous bike.
Hayabusa.
Mm-hmm.
Cal says there is a guy on YouTube that runs all over Hellcats with his Tesla. Yep, I believe it.
Yeah, and if you don't know what a Hellcat is, 707 horsepower. Well, boom. 707. One of the highest producing horsepowers of any production vehicle. I believe, no, the Dodge Demon.
The Demon
808.
Yeah, Demon is. Because, I mean, Dodge right now has, I believe, 3. They have the Demon, the Hellcat, and then the SRT, the is it the Jeep or one of
Uh,
those?
well,
Yeah,
the Challenger has it too, but no, the Jeep has a Hellcat engine that you can
yeah,
get.
yeah, yeah, that one. So, yep. And I've been in a Hellcat. My friend has one of those, and it's a very comfortable ride. I mean, it goes fast, but that is a comfortable ride, even if you're in the back seat. Of course, on the Demon, you don't have that luxury because it's made to be a plain racer. But the Hellcat's really a nice ride.
Yeah, if I like hit the lotto or something, and I'm like, oh, like most people would be like, I'm buying a Maserati or I'm buying a Lamborghini or whatever. Like my kind of version of that would be like, all right, I'm gonna get a Hellcat.
There were two of them sitting outside my shop one day, along with four other Challengers. And yeah, I do like the looks of the Hellcat, even though I've got an SRT8.
I just like the whine of the supercharger.
Yeah,
Although I don't know. If I did for some reason hit the lotto, I don't think I would do a Hellcat. It'd probably be so cheap where I'd like, I don't know, get some engine like I don't know, let's pick one, 454, and like put a stroker in it, and then throw a blower on top of that because I'm sure that would sound a heck of a lot better.
But for me, I would do a sleeper Fox body Mustang. That's just me personally.
Yeah,
So I
and it's
would, I
kind of cheap.
would, yeah,
Well, I mean the Fox body Mustang.
yeah.
Yeah, the engine and stuff you put in there probably won't be that cheap.
No, 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 no.
Charles, what else you got?
I have Kyle's fermented hot sauce. That I'm not sure 100% what is in there, but all I know that Kyle told me it's one of his fermented sauces that he was fermenting for a while. So I can give that a go.
Nice.
I mean, I have tons of hot sauces, but like I said, I got to get up early, and I can't. I don't want to. I haven't been eating a lot of super hot things.
You don't want to be churning the rest of the night?
No, I want to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So,
Yeah.
sauce here. So, go the other way on this. Let's go for that. That one definitely has a kick. I'm not sure if, like what Gage was talking about, that had Hobbs's. What do you say? What was he saying? I can't remember. Going back in the chat. I'm not sure. This is a very tasty sauce, though. But it's just a constant heat. Not too bad, not at all. It tastes very well.
Nice.
But it hits you on the tongue, and then it's back here in the throat. But it's not too bad.
We don't know what's in it for sure.
I'm not. I guess. Ray says Hobbs kick butt boot.
Kick boot. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Huh.
I just want to get a butt in there. I didn't know if Rob was going to be able to say butt.
yeah, I know that says boot. So
Okay, dude. I'm sorry. I just read on the chat. So.
yeah, Rip almost got me earlier when I was reading through the chat stuff. So I'm a little bit more cautious now. It almost tricked me into saying those two words.
But I mean, it's still there. I mean, you still feel, on your tongue and everything. It's still there on that one. But very good sauce though. So Kyle, I really enjoy it. Very good sauce.
Nice.
Okay.
Rocky's in the chat. Yes, I've had Jeff's other hot sauces, and yes, they're very good and hot. But yeah, it's like I said, steady. It's like I said, really good. But I mean, it built a little bit, but never peaked over that, and so it's really good. So that's good. So hopefully it won't torture me before I go to bed.
What was the flavor? Like smoky, not smoky, vinegary?
Yeah, Kyle likes it. He told me he likes it, so where it has vinegar, a good presence of vinegar in it. Yeah, you could taste that in there, but it's not overbearing or nothing. It's not like you're doing like like we're talking like Frank's hot, what is it, Frank hot sauce or whatever it is. It's not like, yeah, it's not super vinegar like that. But yeah, like I said, very good taste, just the right amount of heat.
Nice.
So.
We know Tom's back in there gearing up for something. He's left twice to the kitchen.
And you can hear him messing with something.
Yeah. Me? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just on a live stream.
That you left and went and got something and came back.
I didn't really pick up my phone.
Okay. So Hubs makes some really good sauces. Yep. JDS says, "Killed my dreams, Rab."
How?
Beaver says, "The chip should be next." Other Rab says, "What's up with this chip?" I don't know if that's a legit question or a joke.
How did I kill your dream, JDS? What was your dream?
How dare you? Killed his dreams.
I mean, I'll do that, but I just want to know how.
I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, I'm not saying I didn't do that. I probably did, but
It's probably for not having the Crimson Blaze chip tonight.
Yeah.
I did have it earlier. Put it on my chicken. Oh, my stomach is feeling a lot better. A lot better. And it wasn't like the burn, like gut bomb kind of burn. It was that like it's burning some crap out that you have down there. It was that kind of burn. Which I don't mind that, but it was also that like stomach pain where you're like, I don't think I'm gonna try anything right this second.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm probably fine now. I'll probably grab that chocolate.
Dang, Rob. I'm reading his comments. He's been tearing up his chips.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he likes that Crimson Blaze.
He likes everything. Have you looked at his post?
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
he's got Brando Dave's Crimson Blaze chips. He's got Batman's hot sauce on dabbed all over the chip. I mean, he's got everything going on.
Nice. That's a chili head.
Get a Supra. Oh, get a Supra so I could swap it with an LS? And super people hate hearing that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure an LS is a Chevy engine.
You'll be correct.
Anytime you say put a different engine from a different company, people freak out. That's why I like how did I just uh, blank on his name? Finnegan. That's why I like his 55 Chevy that he calls Blasphemy because it's got a Hemi in it, like a third gen Hemi. I think a six, was it 6 liter or something like that with forget the blower that's in it, 710 or something like that. Whatever the normal style blower that you put on.
Yeah, I watched car stuff all weekend. I watched the Barrett Jackson car auction all weekend, and man, those prices were everywhere for those cars this year. I mean, we like doing little games and stuff, trying to bet on the car, what you think they would go for, and we used to be kind of close, but they were just crazy. I mean, they'd throw a GT350 come roll up, it'd be $100,000, and then you see a GT350 almost the same specs, look almost identical or whatever else, and it'd be 400,000. It just varies so much this year. It's pretty crazy. So, but it's always something fun I like to do. You know, once a year. And I was on the boonies, well, what I call the boonies here. That's why I didn't catch a lot of the things on Friday when you did your live stream. There was like hardly no reception from where I was. So it was hit or miss.
Yeah, it's just impromptu.
Yeah. So
Hey, you missed that, didn't you, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek went live and then he ended it. And I'm like, no, I don't want it to be over. So I just fired up my own live stream.
Yeah, I didn't see that till the next morning.
Yeah. Oh, I only did it because he ended too soon. That's why I told him. He came in the chat. I'm like, dude, the only reason mine's going is because you ended too soon. Go longer next time. I was having fun being in his chat. And then not only that, I drug Rob into it too. He was in the chat. I'm like, hey, Rob, you want to go live too? All right, cool. Let me send you an invite before he could say anything.
Like I was going to say no, right?
I was waiting for it. It's easy.
Well, the snow finally stopped.
awesome.
Sweet. Maybe they'll open the gates.
Clouds haven't gone down the street yet. It's still completely covered.
Probably will be for a while.
Yeah, they usually do the highways and the main drag first, and then the secondary main roads, and I live on a secondary main road. So mine's usually one of the first 5 roads to get plowed. So JDS says, is Charles the only one trying stuff today? Rev?
All eyes on Rev.
Why all eyes on me? I mean, there are 4 people here. Could be a shared venture.
Done my sharing already.
Yeah, Charles already did his.
Yeah, and I got chocolate over there with habaneros in it.
It's supposed to be in front of you because that's what you're supposed to be eating tonight.
Supposed to? I mean, come on. I never follow a schedule. Why do you think I'm always late?
Hey, Charles made the schedule. You need to follow it, young man.
Yes.
Other op says, Dave, literally all those chips I made yesterday are gone except for 2. I only gave my friend a few, but I've eaten all the rest.
Yeah.
I need help, guys.
Yeah, right.
Chili Head Anonymous.
Yeah. Y'all saw Brando's post? No, I haven't.
Charles is.
Which one about me being confused, or is I don't. I haven't looked at it lately. Who knows what's going on now? God only knows.
Why is Charles so confused?
I don't know.
Mm,
I'll give you the Spicoli answer. I don't know.
So, Rev, put yourself into presentation mode and let's see what you're doing.
I was reading ingredients on this chocolate bar.
Oh, you're going to eat at least half of it.
I don't know about half of it. I wouldn't get to sleep tonight. Never eat chocolate. I was reading the ingredients, which is milk chocolate, which includes these ingredients: sugar, milk, cocoa butter. Cocoa butter, isn't that what you use for suntan lotion or something? Sugar, milk, cocoa butter, chocolate liqueur, hey, soy lecithin, which is an emulsifier, vanillin, which is an artificial flavor, and habanero peppers. But it also shares equipment with products containing peanuts, tree nuts, milk, egg, and wheat. That's totally going to throw off my non-gluten thing. I don't have a non-gluten thing.
I was just going to say, I don't think you got a non-gluten thing, but you could be getting gluten bread or gluten-free bread.
I don't really eat bread. Oh, wait, yeah, I do have a gluten thing. This is kind of under protest, by the way, because I'm not a big fan of chocolate. Go ahead, judge me.
Pizza, chocolate.
Popcorn.
Are you American?
Exactly. Everything I don't like, that is exactly what you should invest in. So if you have an investment thing in chocolate that you can do it, because Americans love chocolate.
They say it might be gone in 40 years.
Really?
That's what they're saying. They said the cacao, whatever production is slowing down, so there might not be any in 40 years.
Because of America?
It could be. But I guarantee we're not the only country that eats a lot of chocolate.
Belgium.
I know. God, that's good.
Well, not eat, but make.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff smells really good. You can't smell any habanero in there at all.
Put yourself in presentation mode.
I was trying to get caught up with the chat. You should get caught up with the chat while I do that.
Apparently, Brando's doing a live stream and a giveaway. Mini Protection says.
Wait, when?
Huh?
When?
I don't know when, it doesn't
Let
say.
us know so we can advertise for it so everybody can go and check it out.
Mini Protection says 6:20 in Hawaii, bongs away. And Ebert says Brando live on giveaway, but when, Ebert? Looney, what's blazing today? Andrea says bottoms up, Rev. Troy says can't talk about the Chevys. Looney says a lot of chocolate farms opening up on my island. Well, there's your cacao issue. Cal
Maybe
says
that's the
same
new cash crop right there.
Yeah, but it's also a labor-intensive crop.
Oh.
Cal says saying the same thing about bananas. They say they are running out of strains to cross. More and more are not making it every year. When he says, I've been to a couple big fields recently. Well, I forget where cocoa, or yeah, I forget where cocoa beans are grown, but isn't it rainforest area and they're losing a lot of it because of the deforestation?
I imagine, yes.
If I remember correctly, I think Looney's on in Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, it said aloha from Hawaii earlier.
Oh,
It said
that's a dead
620 in
giveaway,
Hawaii.
right? What the was that evil laugh? You really do love this stuff, don't you, Dave?
I'm just waiting. You should actually enjoy this. It's not going to be like killer hot, but I've eaten it. A few.
My dog keeps coming around trying to smell it.
Yeah, Cal says it only grows on the equator, the equatorial countries. There's good money and hard work. Not as hard as taro, though. Okay. I don't know how taro is harvested. Well, that's one chunk.
Taro. I don't know what taro is.
It's a root, but I forget what it's good for. Like ginger is not an easy crop to harvest. It's gonna melt in your fingers if you don't eat it soon.
Yeah, it is milk chocolate.
Calm down. This dog is freaking out. She's like running all around, like wanting to be right next to me because of this chocolate. Smell?
BD's in the house. Hello, everyone. I just now got home. Don't be teasing her with chocolate.
She wants to smell it. She's not
Yeah,
allowed
but she wants to
have it.
eat it too.
He's not allowed to have it. That's like poison for
Don't
dogs.
tease her. Oh man.
But then
No.
also, congrats to Beatty. He won Alex's seed giveaway. So
Yep.
congrats, Beatty Beats.
Like Andrew says, make it melt in your mouth, not in your hands. About time. Taro is harvested all by hand in a foot of mud and 2 feet of water, backbreaking. Yeah, that's. I was thinking it was something like that. It had to all be hand picked.
It's even better if you do let it melt in your mouth.
Instead of chewing it up, yeah.
I know, it's definitely got some heat to it.
I know. I was impressed.
You've been sitting there like doing like Dr. Evil hand. Yeah, yes, just put it in your mouth.
Plus, we want to see you on a sugar high.
That should be the worst part. I haven't had chocolate in like a long time. I can feel my cheekbone kind of burning. It really does have some actual heat to it.
I know. For being a actual company, candy chocolate company.
Yeah, Sarah's Candies out of Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania. Which, whenever I read that out, my mom got mad because she said they were out of a different place.
Yeah. Then she told us afterwards it's the outlet store or whatever that she has up there, not the actual, factory.
And
Tastes like chocolate with habaneros.
it's a good thing.
So would you say it's good?
I mean, if you like chocolate, I'm just trying to hang on to the habanero flavor.
Yeah, I sent one of those to Brad Bishop and his son because they were doing a little thing on Facebook where they were doing different chocolates and
I'd say it's hotter than the ghost pepper candy.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because that you get like that occasional like, oh, I got some ghost pepper, but otherwise it's like a Jolly Rancher. And this one, it kind of seems like it's all evened out throughout the entire thing. So you just eat a little bit of it, and it's burning you up.
I'm going to catch up with the chat here. So BD says, thank you, Kyle and Charles. I just now seen Alberta's video too. Hello.
I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't either.
I saw it went live like right when I was calling Rob and Dave and Charles.
Rocky says, have you all tried Brando's chocolate? It's scorching. Nope, haven't. JDS says,
Nope.
LOL, Rev ain't sleeping for 2 days.
Rocky, I haven't tried Brando's chocolate, but I guarantee that stuff's scorching.
I've only had his hard candy and lollipops.
Lenny says, I've
I'll be
had
right back.
real good spicy chocolate cookies. So good. Other Rob says, Brando's chocolates and candies are awesome. Not too hot, but just right to know they are spicy. I thought about making hard candies, or I want to make a nice hot toffee or taffy.
Well, if you get Brando's extra hot, I guarantee you that thing has way more than just the right heat. So if you get that, if you ask them for the extra hot, that thing is, yeah, that's an attention getter right there.
Now, question though, is Brandon still in the chat? Whenever you make it, is it extra hot to you? Or is it just it's going to light people up?
I thought they were talking about him doing a live stream.
Because I bet he would like throw them in and be like, yeah, I can kind of feel some heat. Meanwhile, the rest of us would be like, geez, oh man, what the heck is this? It's burning my mouth.
Other Rob says, I use double X Brando spice on everything. Loves it.
So we're just gonna, I think, go with Brando, Johnny Scoville, and then Rob B. They're in a different league than us.
They're aliens.
I think that's where we're going with.
Yeah,
Were they lizard people?
yeah, they're all aliens.
Oh, okay. So Brando is still with us, and he says they're sweet to me. Yep. It just goes to show he can handle the heat better than we can. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's sweet for about 0.5 seconds. The extra hot.
Brando, have you ever tried the Saris habanero chocolate bar? Whatever. That's what I just tried. Just 2 little of these bumps of it. But it's definitely got some heat. I mean, it's not anything where I would be like, oh yeah, Brando can't handle it. But I mean, but it definitely, like Dave said, surprises you for a mainline candy. It actually has some heat to it. Because we're talking about like that Blaze Dorito chip. We're like, oh man, is it hot? And then Charles is like, no, it's not hot at all. That's what it always is to me. It's usually like, oh man, is it hot? No, it gives me heartburn. That's always my experience. It's never hot. It's just heartburny. All right.
Other Rob says, I agree. Thumbs up. I'm eating your candy now, Brando. And Brando says, don't think I've tried that, Rob.
A quarter of a bar.
Have you ever tried chocolate and bacon bars? Or bacon chocolate bars?
Me?
No, but I would love to.
I have 3 of them in my freezer that I'm holding for a special occasion.
Those. Who made those? I've heard it. I've heard of something along that lines, and it sounds pretty freaking awesome.
It says Vosges or VOSGES Nose Milk Bar. 45% deep milk chocolate with uncured smoked bacon, alderwood smoked salt and salt. Or
Mm.
alderwood smoked salt. Looks like this.
Oh man.
Oh wait, here. Hang on a second.
And I speak.
Myself off presentation mode so that they can see. All right, if you make
So now I should be full screen, so now you can see the name of it and stuff up there.
Nice.
But yeah, nice good sized bar, 3 ounce bar. But these are really good. Like I said, I got 3 of them. Special occasion.
It's making me drool.
the chocolate bar that I was talking about, it is sarascandies.com. And my dog stopped stepping on my mouse. There. There's a link in the chat. Yeah, not bad. I like the ingredients though. It's not that bad. Milk chocolate, which, like I said, consists of sugar, milk, cocoa butter, tan time, chocolate liqueur, soy lecithin, which is an emulsifier, and vanillin, which is an artificial flavor, and habanero peppers. That's the only ingredient. So milk chocolate and habanero peppers are the 2 ingredients. And I'm not saying that you should go grab that Brando because it'll totally light you up, because it's not. I mean, I'm on what, piece number 4 now?
It's actually just impressive for being a
Yeah.
mass produced, manufactured.
Yeah, I can't believe it. That's pretty good. I kind of wish I liked chocolate because this would be enjoyable for me, but I'm liking the pepper part. I'm just not liking the chocolate part. I'm weird, people.
You're un-American.
I am. Like, I just totally do not like things that normal people like pizza or popcorn or chocolate or sweets or anything like that.
Which is funny because half your box was some of that stuff.
I know. And you know I'm going to keep trying them until it's all gone. So I've already tried the ghost pepper candy a bunch of times.
I was even like, you know what? What's the only kind of stuff you can find with hot heat stuff? So
yeah. So it's not your fault. It's all my fault. Like, it's totally me not liking that stuff.
Well, I even told Don, I said he'll try it. He'll try it all and do it with a smile on his face.
Exactly. It'd be insulting not to. That's why I'm on piece number 4 of this chocolate.
It's Dave's way to try to convert you, Brad.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Next box will be a box. It'll actually be a pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With ghost peppers on it. You'll love it. It's great.
Send you them. What's that gummy candy out there? They do like hot dogs and pizzas. We'll send you one of those gummy pizzas. And sprinkle some pepper on it.
Was it Jelly Belly or something?
I don't remember what the company is that makes this.
Or no, you're thinking of the Bean Boozled challenge thing?
Oh, God. No. I can't stand that.
Yeah, it's not Jolly Time. Haribo? It's not Haribo either. Haribo makes the gummy bears.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But my gummy candies, I make them hot and they're pretty all right.
Did you make your own gummy bears?
Well, I don't have the molds for bears, so I just take it laid out and cut it up with a pizza cutter when
So
it's
you made
still
so you made
vital.
gummy logs. Yeah.
Who was it that? Oh, JT did a video on gummy
No.
where he made them.
Which he's up to what? Get I watched it today. Whatever video on the 30-30 challenge.
Was it 11?
I think it's 11.
I was gonna say 11, but I thought it was more than that. Then I was thinking, nah, it's got to be like 17 or something. But nah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's only 11.
I'm just concerned with that tank he's doing and that rubberized coating that he's putting on it being fish safe. Because he could put them in there and have something leach out and kill all his fish within a day and then kill all his plants.
Well, they should be fine.
Should.
I think fish like rubber. Isn't that why we dump it into the ocean? Oh, right. Yeah, no, we're not supposed to do that, huh?
Let's see.
You know what? All his videos aren't popping up in my subscriptions. Huh.
Unsubscribe from them and then resubscribe.
Well, I've seen a few, but not every day. There's not one popping up every day. Huh. I'm wondering.
Yeah, he's, I think, like 11 days straight now, every day.
Because I seen one pop up today.
That happened to me with him like 3 months ago or 4 months ago or something. And I actually had to unsubscribe from him and then resubscribe. And then it popped up, every video popped up in my subscription. Because I was watching a video, and when it would get done, my suggested videos would have his. And I'm like, what the heck is that video? I don't remember that one. I'd click it, and it's like 2 days ago. I'm like, wait, I was watching. That didn't pop up.
Going back to the chocolate bar, Brando says it sounds scary. JDS says, I see that eye twitching, Rev. Was it hot enough to make your eye twitch?
I don't think anything's ever been hot enough to make my eye twitch. When things get hot enough, like I end up tearing, and the tears are so freaking hot that they burn my skin as they roll down my cheeks. I've had that, but no. I don't think. I mean, I just might have just a regular old eye twitch or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm weird, so I mean that probably fits right in.
And Brando says, Brando's Bean Boozle. That could be interesting. Is it going to be really hot, or is it going to just be hot cinnamon?
No, that would be scary as hell.
Yeah.
Oh my
Is this
god!
orange one
Oh
going to
no,
be
it's
level
just
10 or level
blueberry.
1?
Oh, the next one, it's Carolina Reaper. You know, oh, that. Don't make that a thing, Brando. Oh my god, that's gonna be like the next internet thing. It's gonna be the new Tide Pod challenge.
Well, that's all getting removed. They're not even gonna let that go through anymore.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, that's just silly. I mean that's the nice way of putting. That's the Rob way of putting things. Silly. I mean, there's other words to describe it, but
yeah, pretty much.
What other word would you use to describe it, Charles?
I knew that was coming.
we'll just stick with Rob PG for now.
Yeah. We've had this conversation at work, and they would all be crying. We need our safe place. People are making fun of us.
BD says, I've been watching all of the 30-30 videos too. Brando says, GDS says, my wife said the Skittles were hot to her. Speaking of which, I'm down to my last bag. I opened it today.
Well, you got 34 coming to you. So
Good. That's why I opened it today. I don't have to hold on to them anymore. And thank you very much, Charles. I appreciate it.
no problem.
Rob says, Brando, I really like that cinnamon candy. And he gives him a smiley face. We'll just leave it at that. Crazy Kimberlin's in the house.
The master.
Hashtag damn it, Ryan. Oops.
Oh, Rob.
I'm fired.
I'm shocked. I cannot believe I heard you say that.
I'll be right back. I need to go unclean my ears.
Oh.
Now, Derek, if you knew what was going on earlier, they were trying to trick me into saying certain words on here that I'm not going to say in the chat. And then you sneak that hashtag in there, and I just breathe right through it. Oh.
What was that hashtag?
Yeah, what was that again?
Go back and read it. You have access to the chat.
I didn't hear that.
It went blank.
My ears are burning now. Man.
I know. And Derek, good job on Dave's intro. Like it.
Yeah, I like it
Like
too.
it a lot. Dang it, guys.
So again, what was the hashtag? I mean,
You can try, but you may not succeed.
well, I mean, I see it, but what does it say? I mean, I don't know, having problems reading or something.
Dave can read it out loud if he so desires. Ah,
So some girl was calling you Ryan.
huh? Last time there was some girl that kept calling Rob Ryan. She kept calling me Jeff too. That was Dolly. And Unbox Warehouse says, hey, hey, hey. And Derek says, thanks, Rob. And you're welcome, of course. Don't forget Charles said it too.
Yeah.
Dave said it too.
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier, too.
That's right. He wasn't here earlier.
No. We were bragging on it.
Yep. I think everybody in the place was talking about how good it was. Oh, yeah, it was Jeff. You're right.
Well, Derek was writing and says, haha, last time there was some girl talking about calling you Rob Ryan. Well, Rob Ryan's the local DJ here, one of the rock stations. So, I don't know. Maybe she's from this area. And
I'm all better now. I said I had to unclean my ears. I went in the bathroom and yelled a bunch of profanity.
well, Rev,
Okay now.
there's a couple hashtags in the chat that I can't read apparently anymore. I mean, I've lost the ability to read, and me and Dave been asking Rob what they're saying, and I can't read the two hashtags Derek wrote. I don't know. Maybe you can get him to read them for us.
I don't know, Rob. Maybe you can help us out on that.
I'm just going to sit back here innocently and stare at the ceiling.
Rob loves to read the chat.
And enjoy his Skittles.
Yeah, because I mean, this moderation you do with the chat can't be, pick and choose. You need to go down the line.
Exactly. There's such thing as freedom of speech.
And Derek needs to be heard.
Exactly. Freedom of speech, man. Come on, man. It only says damn it, Ryan, and damn it, Jeff. I mean,
There you go. You win.
It's not like we're calling, using tampon or something.
That was in the chat earlier, and Rob did not read that, by
No,
the
he
way.
didn't. He skipped over that.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
So, Rob, is the Skittles your hot food for tonight?
oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, they're nice and toasty. I don't know if I call them hot, but they're got some good flavor to them.
I was just gonna say, whose dog is playing?
That would be mine.
Oh, that's yours.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, not mine. She's sitting here right next to me, very content.
Yeah, she is.
I was gone for the weekend, so he's got a lot of energy.
BD says, "How was everyone's National Hot Sauce Day?" Other Rob says, "Hot." Derek says, "LMAO." Laughing my backside
What
off.
does that stand for, Rob?
Laughing my backside off.
Well, I learned to read again, and then the alphabet that I go by, there's no B, there's an A. So there's got to be some other word.
I'm using
Yeah, I don't
creative
see an
license.
S either.
Yeah.
I'm using creative licensing on my narration. As
I never did like that, though.
I can take the liberty to do that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
See, that's viewer feedback right there, Rob.
All right. Derek says, "Be back in a bit." Andrea says, laughing my asterisks off.
There you go. See? Come on, Rob, get creative.
Well, that's what you wrote. Laughing my asterisks off.
I know. Maybe that's what LMAO stands for.
Yeah. Say that 10 times fast, Rob.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, Rob. I would love to hear that.
Nope.
Or wait, where did Dave go? Did he take off?
I know he's gone.
Yeah, put that in the chat if you want to hear Rob say that 10 times.
Yes. Give us a thumbs up and put that in the chat. Rob, say laughing my asterisk off 10 times fast.
Nope. BD says, LMBSO, laughing my backside off. Ha ha. So there.
You would have been correct on that one.
Yeah. But you, again, looked over Derek's comment. That's 3 of them. You had 2 hashtags and LMAO. So, you could at least do that for Derek since he did do you an awesome intro and outro.
Mm-hmm. Andrea and Charles both have a thumbs up. Andrea says, Rob. Andrea says, I was saying from chocolate, he always says he jumps off walls from each chocolate. Yep. And Brando says we'll be doing a stream soon.
Cool.
Let us know when it is so we can let everybody know.
Yep, says not tonight though.
Or actually, you got a wrench. You can throw a link to your YouTube channel just to make sure everybody knows to subscribe to you. That way, and hit the little bell notification dealie. That way, whenever it goes live, you get a notification. Which, I don't know if anybody else has got this, but anytime anybody I subscribed to lately, like there was a change in YouTube like a day and a half ago or 2 days ago now. And now every person that I subscribe to, when I don't have the bell notification thing, when they go live, it notifies me. I don't know if everybody is getting that, but I have been for like 2 days now.
Cool. Rip says, make sure to post one on TLC. Brando and Other Rob says, everyone join Brando on his live chat when he does it.
Yeah, and
I
give
can if
thumbs
I
up.
will. Or I can if I can. Or I will if I can. Yeah, that's it. Or if I can, I will.
And if you do a live stream, the best way I found from your desktop is to go on your dashboard, go down to live stream, click that, and then go down to events, click that, and then it has a quick start option, which will start in Google Hangouts. If you do it that way, then you can invite other people to join you if you feel like it. And if you don't, either way, it makes it a lot easier. You don't have to like figure out, an encoder and, all that other garbage. It's really quick. You put a description in, you put a title in, you put a time you want to start, click it, or you could just click go live now and it'll go live, I don't know, in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes or something like that. That's how we did it on Friday. Normally I schedule them, but Friday was just one of those go live now.
Brando says, made a post on pepper lovers. Cool. So I wonder what happened to Dave. Uh-oh. I hear another hashtag, what happened to Dave?
Maybe he's making one of his chips that he was showing earlier.
From what everybody's saying about the Crimson Blaze, I don't think I ever want to try it.
You should try it at least once.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine. Like I said, I put it on my chicken today. It was great.
Hashtag Dave gone. Or hashtag Dave's not here, man. Well, the Nate's Rush and the King Spice, those are hot enough for me. Got good flavor too.
We can try the Crimson Blaze, just don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Get yourself some Dorito chips, go on a live stream. It's not that bad.
Brando says, so no chip challenge. I don't have any Crimson Blaze chips, and Charles has done his.
Well, I was wondering if he was referring to his chip challenge that he was told that was coming up after the first of the year. Is that what you're talking about, Brandon? Because wasn't Dave supposed to send him chips to see how many he can eat?
Rip says, try the raspberry, Charles. It won't wreck your night guaranteed.
If someone says guaranteed, it's guaranteed.
Brian says his phone may have died. And Brando says, yes, sir.
I think he was on his computer, but his computer might have died.
Hashtag pray for Dave. So Charles is answering yes.
Okay. I mean, that's what I thought he was referring to.
I don't even know if, well, I know Dave doesn't have any Crimson Blaze for sale, but I would imagine he's got his own stock of it for the chips that he's been sending out.
Mm.
Yeah, Brando, why don't you send Dave a message and tell him you're interested and to send you one or two?
Yeah, I just messaged him to see what's up. Asked him if his computer died.
Like Rip says, no, seriously, it's not as hot as your Beauregard. Sorry on the spelling.
I like that. Beauregard.
Yeah. I spelled it different from Willy Wonka as well too, so it's all good.
Oh, now Dave's internet went out. Wait, is Brian in the? Yeah, Brian's there. Brian, is it storming up there? Did you get snow? I don't think so. Didn't Dave say it was like 55? Yeah.
Yeah, he said no snow for a couple days yet.
Yeah, I think he said it was 60 today.
Don't ask me. And Brian says he has Comcast. I have Frontier.
Never heard of Frontier. I've heard of Comcast.
Yeah, I have Comcast.
I don't. I've got one of the monopolies they got around here. We got Charter. Probably owned by Comcast.
No. 2 towns over, 3 towns over, they have Charter, and I hated it.
It sucked when it first came here. I got the very first cable internet when it came out. I forget, 2002, 2003, something like that. We got it around here, and no, it sucked back then. But ever since I switched back to them, I don't know, 2, 3 years ago, they've been pretty Johnny on the spot. Pretty good.
So this is the. I'm sorry. What Gage is talking about. This is the raspberry polecat. It's hot sauce. I don't know if you can see the color. It's
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
yeah.
Nice little chunks in it.
Yeah. We'll try some of that as well. Let me go this way.
Time to pull the flow restrictor off.
Yeah, no.
I love sauces that are so thick you gotta pull the restrictor out.
There you go. Okay. I like the smell of it. He said this one has more vinegar in it than this one, I believe.
I'm kind of partial to like the vinegar type sauces. I like the chunky ones, but
Yeah, that definitely has a bit more kick. But still not too bad. Not yet.
14.8 seconds later, he's screaming his head off after saying it's not so bad.
No.
Andrea's asking, is it more pink colored in person?
Actually, no. It's not. It's. I guess it's a. Well, it's got raspberry, so it's more of a blend of. I don't know. It's hard to describe the color. It really is. I mean, it's a very unique color to it.
Yeah, on the screen it looks orange.
Yeah, it looks orange, but it's definitely not orange. It's I guess has a pinkish hue to it, but it's definitely not orange. But another good sauce, Gage. I like it, and that's it as far as peakness. I think I don't think it's going to get any hotter. So that was good. He said I'd be all right tonight. So.
Can you taste raspberry? And good night, Brando.
I mean, I definitely taste a hint of them. Yes. I mean, I definitely taste some in there. But yeah, it's got a nice little kick. I like it.
Nice and fruity with a vinegar little bit to it.
Yeah, I mean, it has you could taste the vinegar in it. But yeah, overall, it's really evenly balanced on everything. So you got a little bit of the fruitiness, you got a little bit of vinegar, you got the heat, but not too much heat. So yeah, it's really good. So definitely like this one as well.
Cool. Well, your National Hot Sauce Day was a success.
Yeah. I mean, I've been eating some at work as well. So, I mean, I got bottles of mine also at work. So, but I mean, not in the little small 5 ounce. I have the squeeze bottles at work. So I don't know how many ounces that is because everybody kind of shares that at work. Depends on what how they're feeling that day. But I get a lot of good feedback from the Beauregards, which is the blueberry. And
Cool.
then Dave, of course, he had one of the strawberries that I haven't done that in a while. I need to make some more, and I also need to make some more of that peach one. King Star did a taste test on the peach one. That was over right around Christmas Eve. So he tried that. So that was when he was doing Scott and I's my sauce and his jams.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you never had Scott's jams, that's awesome. They're very good. I got a bunch of those as well too. I know it's not jam day though, but I've got a lot of those. So and
I've
then
never tried a spice jam.
well his are great. Like I said, reach out to Scott. Very good. So and that we did that contest about name the sauce, name the jam. Um, the Crying Hawaiian is the jam that the contest winner on that one. And then I believe he just came out with a new one a couple days ago as well, a new flavor. But yeah, that one had my peppers in it, the Crying Hawaiian. So he used the peppers that I sent him to make that jam. So if you have the Crying Hawaiian, that's that same one that I had the sauce with two brains. It has the boot yellow brain strain cross in there because I sent him a bunch of those.
Rip says, well, now you just have the jerk one to try. Laughing out loud, might as well. Laughing out loud. Andrea says, sounds like a good plan, Gage. Other Rob says, I agree. Andrea says, the audience has spoken.
All right, hold on. Let me go get the other one. I mean, we can go all night. I've got. I'm not. I don't know how many sauces I got. So hold on. We're going with the jerk now. Hold on.
Other Rob says, Scott's jams are so good. Every day is jam day if those are around. Literally amazing.
Yeah, I've never tried hot jams either.
Makes me wonder what they would be like. It can't be anything like just taking a spoonful of grape jelly, plopping it down, and mixing in some pepper powder and mixing it up and putting it on toast or something. Although, no, I can't because it gets cooked into it and the flavor spread better.
Okay,
Right.
so this is the what is it? The jerk right there. Shake that up.
It's got a nice, interesting color to it.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's got that smell because I made also a jerk one. I haven't sent that out to many people, but I made a jerk one also because you can smell the spices. Because if you're doing jerk chicken, you have the allspice and a bunch of other things in there for jerk chicken. Let's go for that. This one has no flow restrictor.
Hopefully, it's a good indication it's a nice thick sauce.
It's
That
thick.
looks thick.
It has a good pour.
It's Scott says, thanks, guys. Rip says, G. Rasta jerk. Other
Mhm.
Rob says, both of you guys should try them. Not too spicy, but amazing flavor and just as jam by itself, minus peppers. They are excellent. Cool. Okay. So how was the flavor on that one?
Very good. Definitely, if you had jerk chicken before, definitely got that jerk flavor to it with all the spices. Again, not too overpowering as far as heat level goes. So thank you, Gage, for for telling me the truth on this, so it wouldn't really wreck my night. So if I was doing a couple other hot sauces, it definitely would not be as good. So like if I did Escaresco or something like that, oh hell no, no, that would be bad going before. But really good. You have it at the front of the tongue, tip of the tongue, and then you have the heat going to the back. But again, nothing extremely hot. Not in my how I would say hot. It's not that bad. They're very good. Another one. So thank you, Gage, for sending me all those hot sauces and the powder, and all of them are winners in my book. But we can now do like an as seen on TV commercial. But wait, there's more. All right, so let's now go to Scott's Jams. So since I know Scott's here, of course I don't have the fancy label on this one because this is the one when he was sending me when we're doing the contest. But yeah, if you ever seen Scott's, he'll have a better label, of course, and then he always does an awesome job of wrapping the jar and everything else. So it's really cool. But yeah. So.
Your first time trying this one?
Oh no.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I've tried all of the jams that Scott. They're just in the fridge. So yes, everything Scott sent me, I've this really cool color, that yellowish color. So
I'll be back in a minute. Looks like you're enjoying it.
I always enjoy them. I mean, you can eat this for hours because I mean they're not too hot, but man, they got good flavor. I mean, they're awesome flavor. So again, check Scott out on Pepper Lovers, the marketplace, and if you haven't tried his jams, I mean they're excellent. I mean, like I said, you'll have no problem getting through one of these jars in no time. So I mean, like I said, the ones that I've had, not too hot, but have a really, really, really good flavor to them. But the one I just tried was the Crying Hawaiian.
It's a good name.
Yep. And that was I believe it was Nick Fox on Pepper Lovers who put in that name for the contest winner when we had the name your sauce, name your jam. But really good. Yeah. Yeah, Rob also agrees. You can go start to finish with one of these jars. It's no problem. It's no problem to get through one if you just were munching and snacking. But that's it for now. It's kind of one-sided almost. I've tried 7 things, 7 things. I think Rob needs to go pull something else out, and Rev, I think you need to do a couple things. I mean, hell, go get some Crimson Blaze. You could do that.
I did some of that earlier.
Yeah, but we didn't see you.
No, but it did its number on me.
Well,
I did my part for National Hot sauce day with using powders. I don't know. Somehow in there it worked.
But yeah, this everything I tried really good.
But I
So,
agree on the Rob part. Oh man, really? Some Skittles?
yeah.
Doesn't count.
Well, he loves those Skittles. So, like I said, he's got a case and a little bit more, actually a case and a half coming to him. So he'll have them to his heart. Is he can't handle them anymore.
You could do like an entire bag on every single show for like a while.
Yep. Well, I mean, if he did it, he has enough now for at least 34 episodes. So if we do Monday and Wednesday, we'll get through how many ever that is. So maybe he'll bump it up to 2 bags an episode.
He should, at least.
You're planning out my Skittles eating time frame?
Yeah. The
We
same
are.
thing Dave was
I mean,
talking about, like Charles putting out like a schedule for me.
Yeah, we did it such a hell of a good job for Rev. We're going to do one for you too, by God.
Oh, these Skittles are so good.
Yet so weak.
Half a bag left. Yeah, they don't have to be burning your mouth off. I mean, they got a nice little heat to them.
I think that's what the people are looking for.
Let's see. Other options that Yakety jar, start to finish with a spoon, highly recommended. Best PB&Js around. Scott says the new jam has some heat. Andrea says, "Come on, Rev. The people want to see."
Well, I believe she misspoke on that, and she was trying to say, "Come on, Rob."
No, she said Rev.
No, I'm pretty well. No, I think she mentions it later that she.
Where was it?
Yeah, well, she said, "Come on, Rev," but she meant, "Come on,
Yeah.
Rob."
Well, I mean, hold on. I mean, I guess maybe I need to go get my computer glasses. That is Rev spelled ROBB?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because it says "Come on, Rob" to in what I'm looking at.
that's what I'm saying.
Other Up says, "Can't wait to try it. I know it will be awesome." Other Child says, "PB&J, 2 thumbs up." Rip says, "I got a bottle of Exoresco from the wife for Christmas. You are right about that being hot."
That thing's hot as hell. I mean, if you go on powder level, think Dave's Crimson Blaze is hot. You try that. I mean, it's all 7 Pot Primo. That sauce is hot. I mean, it's people. I mean, you go and you look at the main guys on YouTube, Bill Moore, Johnny Scoville, all of them say that that is the hottest one by far. That's not an extract. And I'm not going to disagree. That thing is hot. Even though people say the last dab is hotter, blah blah blah. To me, it wasn't. So I guess everybody's taste is different, but that thing is hot.
You see,
And
Rob,
yes,
the autocorrection is happening.
Other Child that says, "Night guys, keep them spicy." Go for Green Living says, "What's up, guys?"
What's up, Daniel?
Andrew says, must have been auto-corrected. Rob. Should have said Rob.
see,
Rip says, "I ate a spoonful and got stomach cramps from that one."
yeah, Gage. I had like I said, I forgot to push record. We went over this before this story, so I did 2 spoons of Exoresco, 2 of Last Dab. I was down on the couch for 2.5 hours with cramps. So yes, next time I'm listening to Rev's advice, make sure always you have it recording. You can always delete the beginning or end or whatever to edit something. Just keep that thing going. So never again will I ever do a super hot sauce and not push record, and make sure it's recording before I start downing some teaspoons or tablespoons of that stuff.
Absolutely. That If you saw my really dumb video of me doing a mobile hot sauce review while I was on my way to work, I did one while I was driving to work. I checked that camera like 3 times because I was like, there is no way I'm doing this again. This is dangerous enough.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should delete that video, huh? Hope
I
my
remember that one.
doesn't see that one. But if they do, I don't text and drive, so I'm not as bad as your normal people.
Hey, you don't put on makeup as you're going down the highway. I've seen that happen.
Oh, I totally do that every time. That's usually what clogs up most of my trip. Me applying the makeup. I mean, you got to get the rouge and the eyeshadow and the.
Photo primer. You need photo primer. That your eyelash, your eyeliner.
Yeah, all that. Yeah,
Have a
and the
cover
rest.
story. You're in an '80s band.
Yeah, and the rest of it too, because there's more. I just, I don't know what it's called, but I was using it.
When I was working in Minneapolis, I'd get stuck in rush hour traffic, and you'd see people sitting in their cars reading a book in traffic. You know, go 3 feet, wait for 30 seconds. Go 3 feet, wait for 30 seconds. That type of thing. They're sitting there reading a book. Granted,
Well,
the
that was
dude
that was more interesting than the game yesterday.
That was a game yesterday.
No,
Okay.
and I was really going for them too because I wanted them to hopefully win it actually in at their home field. I thought that would be awesome. But unfortunately, nothing ever took off for them yesterday.
That's a very interesting question there, Rob. Maybe you should check that out in the chat. 'Cause I know you've got the ladder.
I have so many things I probably couldn't tell you. I've got 9 or 11 different types of powders, ranging from Ahi Lemon Drop all the way up to Reaper. And then I've got a bottle of Charles's.
I don't know. I don't want to
Brain.
speak for the chat, but I'm pretty sure when they heard Reaper, they're like, "Oh no, that's where we wanted to go. We'll just stop right there."
Right.
I got BW3's spicy wing blazing challenge sauce, and another sauce from Texas, and 5 or 6 other different types of sauces, and yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not having any tonight.
Yeah.
Reaper Skittle challenge. Oh, that sounds just bad.
Well, you could get some Skittles and then you can go and get some hot sauce and coat it and then put some powder on top of it. And just put them in a spoon.
And to be fair, only use like Frank's Red Hot. That way, it's not hot, and then put the Reaper powder on there. That way, it becomes hot. That way it's the best of both worlds. Like, oh, well, I guess that's hot sauce, even though it's not hot. And then, actually have some hot additive. But you forgot the lady's, well, now 2 comments.
I'd set the Reaper Skittles challenge. Yeah.
No.
Wait, Charles did 7. So which 5 are you gonna
now?
None. I don't have anything to put them on. And don't say Skittles, because I know that's.
Oh, but she revised her comment and said, well, Charles did 7, so which 5 are you going to try?
Yeah. Andrea says, sweet vinegar and Reaper. Great idea. Well, I don't have an actual bottle of quote-unquote actual Frank's hot sauce here, because every time I get a bottle of Frank's hot sauce, I take and put a 6-gram packet of Ahi lemon drop powder into it and then shake the living daylights out of it. When I said, when am I gonna put it on? She says, a spoon. Edie says, oh, dang, not the Reaper Skittles, laughing out loud. Meaning you can put it on a spoon. And then says, got ketchup? Nope, don't have ketchup. I'm allergic to tomatoes. Haven't tasted ketchup since the mid 80s. No idea what it tastes like. Did I successfully change the subject?
I don't know. I mean, I wish I can magically send you some stuff. I got tons of stuff, but like I said, I mean, I'm getting up for work in 5.5 hours, so I'm putting it
Yeah,
to a halt.
yeah, we need to cut it short here pretty soon.
Oh,
Half hour time marker. Half-hour time marker. Get ready to see your outros.
all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, focus on me. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna cut it short tonight.
Uh, let's see. She
Mm-hmm.
says
We'll
no.
we'll go to 12. I may cut it short on the after show. That's where I'm gonna stop short.
I believe that was Charles just kind of like giving a little hint, hint. Go ahead and grab that stuff, Rob.
This late at night, I don't think so.
Late at night. What time do you get up in the morning?
Tomorrow I got to be up at 9.
Yeah,
9.
he's
I gotta
like
get 4:45.
he's same time zone as you too.
Yeah.
Like I'm an hour ahead of you guys, so it's almost coming up on 1.
Oh, Dolly is in the house. She says, "Hey, hello guys, love y'all."
What's up, doll?
Thanks. Hey, Dolly.
And this is when we can say, "Better late than never."
Yeah, but
Oh
man,
yeah. Now
people
you
in
can
the
cheer
chat,
Rob on.
yeah, no, people in the chat need to get going. We need to show our appreciation for Rob and say, "Look, Rob, you need to do something." So, people in the chat, just give him ideas.
Exactly.
You can
Scott wants to
you
know
got
how the
Skittles, you got one of my hot sauces. I know for a fact. We know for sure there's some kind of ahi lemon drop somewhere in there, somewhere.
and Scott says, Rob, how does lemon drop pepper taste? Well, he's got lemon drop pepper powder, so maybe he could encapsulate some of those Skittles in some of your hot sauce and then put ahi lemon drop powder all over it.
Now, first, Andrea says the highway is closed. Gates in. Oh, where are you going? My shop. If I look out my back window, is exactly 6 blocks that way. I can walk there in less than 10 minutes time.
Quick question. When was the last time you walked there?
Haven't yet.
Okay, I kind of figured that was it, but
Been in the shop for 4 years and have not walked down there once.
I really was good. I was really thinking you'd be like, "Oh, last spring it was such a great day," and just BSing your way right through it.
No, could have, but no. Okay, so how do the lemon drop peppers taste? Um, there's always the typical pepper type, regular pepper type taste to them. Like a green or a red or a yellow, like the bell peppers. There's always that in there. So it's got that. What makes the Ahi's lemon drop so unique is that, and one of my favorites is because it almost tastes like somebody took a pepper and sprinkled crushed up lemon peel on it. So it's got a nice citrusy overtone or undertone to it. So it adds like almost a lemon type flavor to just about anything you put it on. It's not overly hot. They're only 30 to 60,000 on the Scoville scale, so they're not real bad. So they're nice and tangy. So yeah, um, really good, really good fruity flavor to them. Dolly says, I tried the hot peppers, Rev. I feel better. Andrew says, spoon, hot sauce, Skittles, powder, blam.
Hey,
BD
Dolly,
says,
that's my go-to. Every time I feel like crap, I drink a bunch of orange juice and eat as many jalapenos as I can eat. And usually it's gone within a few days.
BD says, pepper flake encrusted starburst.
No, but keep going. There's a better suggestion coming.
Yeah,
Dolly
that's
says, y'all ever tried ahi or anise? Spanish small peppers? Nope, I haven't. Rip says, heat up some Skittles and smash them into a little bowl shape to deliver the Reaper powder.
That's where we're going.
great suggestion, Gage.
Dolly says, non-active moderator, sorry, I forgot your name, is Todd or Rob. Well, I'm Rob.
Well, that's closer than Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ryan.
and that's Charles, and that's Rev. Oh, non-active moderator. Yeah, this is Rob.
Yeah, Jeff, take your camera to the kitchen and smash up some Skittles. Smash them into a little bowl shape to deliver the Reaper powder.
Yep.
I don't know how easy these are gonna smash.
Oh, they'll smash good, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, they're really easy.
Ryan says, headed to bed, can't keep my eyes open. Good night, Jeff, Fred, Charles, Rob, and everyone else. Dolly says, egg salad with Reaper peppers. And Rip says, night, Brian. Okay, so they do crush relatively easy.
There you go. See, Gage knows.
Yeah. He was all over it.
Yep.
Oh, see, right there. Microwave, smash. Just give them a little heat, smash them up. They accept the Reaper powder. Bang.
I don't know how this is going to work.
Is this Reaper powder? Or is this ahi lemon drop powder?
I think what did he come back with the ahi lemon? He had to go back for the Reaper.
Something, I don't know. Who knows what Jeff's doing?
Jeff's always doing crazy things.
Okay, so this is my Frank's hot sauce that has ahi lemon drop in it. Considerably warmer than regular.
I just want to jump ahead of the chat, but I mean, I'm not doubting you or anything, but we didn't see the ahi lemon powder go in there.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat's going to say that. I just wanted to point that out.
All right. We don't want to have to redo it next week because somebody's saying that you didn't put what you said you had in there.
Someone's going to have some kind of crazy zoom on their editing software and be like, I looked right in. I couldn't see anything, any powder residue on the bottom. He didn't shake it.
That's because I shake it in.
The chat's got it right. Hashtag pray for Jeff.
Our Reaper powder. Okay, and the fact that I thought he said he didn't have Frank's. Yeah, this isn't just Frank's hot sauce. This is Frank's hot sauce with ahi lemon drop mixed into it. All right. So, let me tilt my camera down.
So we can watch you put the powder in?
Let me get on camera here.
These look like oyster crackers.
You asked for crushed Skittles. Those are crushed Skittles.
Hey, calm down, Jeff.
Right. Those are crushed Skittles. This right here is ahi lemon drop powder. And I'm getting all over my desk. Okay, so a bunch of that on there. I think this live chat was cut, huh? Okay, they look like chowder crackers. Nope.
Yep.
All right, now, I don't know how vinegar and Skittles are going to taste together.
They're going to taste awesome.
Jeff, never doubt vinegar. The power of vinegar.
All right. Are you satisfied?
No, I see just it below screen, so I'm not seeing. Oh, okay. So then you're gonna put some more powder on top of it.
Oh, the Reaper powder that he was
Yes.
talking about.
I'm not putting Reaper on it. Not this time of night.
There we go. Good job, Jeff.
Not until it goes in my mouth, Andrea says. Boy, oh boy, are some people just.
Wait.
Notice, I'm not letting it leave the camera view. Jeff's going to barf. All right, tilting the camera up now. Okay, a little bit high.
What's up, Raymond?
All right, it never left the camera view, right? Okay, not until it goes in your mouth. Jared says Jeff's going to barf. Thanks, Jared. Raymond says, glad I just made it in time for this. Oh, man.
And this is called the Jeff Skittles Challenge.
The what Skittle challenge?
Jeff Skittle Challenge.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be the Andrea Skittle challenge because she's the one who brought it up.
Yeah, but Jeff sounds so much better.
All right. Now, Rip, there's powder down below on top of the Skittles.
Well, see,
And there's powder in it, and there's powder on top, plus the hot Skittles.
Yeah, one of our viewers is not satisfied.
Yeah, that they really wanted to see the Reaper powder.
Are we going to ever increase our thumbs up?
I'm not doing the Reaper powder tonight. Nope. Okay, so continue on because my arms are getting tired of hanging here.
All right, Jeff, go ahead.
Paula says looks tasty. Other Rob says hang in there, Jeff.
Make sure you give Jeff a thumbs up in the down below.
Yeah.
Andrea says we love you, Rob. Andrea says, Jeff.
There you go.
Jared, this is going to turn into a Ted Barris vid in a minute. BD says Twilight Bucket. And Gaby says, I think he's stalling. No, Paula. I was just catching up with the chat. That was good.
Well, your impressions?
Must be good.
Overall flavor, Skittles and vinegar do not go together. Oh.
This is a really in-depth review.
Yep.
Well, this is strange because with the Skittles, it's the heat down the back. With the Frank's hot sauce, it's like the middle of the mouth. And with the ahi, it's the front of the mouth. Front of the mouth is definitely on the tingling side, and it's actually tip of my tongue is starting to go numb. But it was really weird with the sweet of the Skittles and the tart of the Skittles mixed in with the vinegar. And because the sauce is so cold, it actually hardened up the Skittles to where you couldn't bite into them. So that was really surprising. But all in all, the aftertaste is really good.
That's good.
I still have a little bit of sweet in the mouth from the Skittles. And somehow I got some powder on my lips.
I think if you did put the Reaper in there, though, that would have brought back the fruitiness. Because
there were some definite fruit undertones with from the Skittles. That's why I was saying combination of this fruit of the Skittles, or the citrus of the Skittles, in comparison with the vinegar, and then you have the other type of citrus and the 4 flavors from the Skittles, because I put in 4 different flavors, but then the citrus from those. Aftertaste is actually pretty nice.
That's cool.
Eyes change color.
Yeah, they kind of yeah, pretty good facial expression.
First you get the BD says first you get the heat, then you get the sweet. Guy Fieri voice. Dolly says, "Do you feel hot and sexy now?" Um,
Yes,
I'm
he
not
does.
hot, but it's 75 degrees in here, so I'm warm. Man, sexy
Yeah,
definitely
No,
not.
to
I'm
answer
surprised you
Dolly's, to answer Dolly's question, yes, he does.
Yes.
Scott says, "You make it look tasty, Jeff." Well, it was all right. I mean, the first initial taste of the vinegar, though, that threw me. Rip says, "I agree, Charles. Rob, you should try that." No, I shouldn't.
Yeah, that reaper, I'm telling you, brings back the fruitiness.
Let us know how different it is.
I
Andrea
don't know.
says,
I just want to bring up one point that when has the chat steered us wrong?
Yes. You know, the chat prayed for Dave for so long, he actually came back.
the night that the chat talked you into eating the little bastard, and that thing set you off. That's when you got steered wrong a little bit. That's the only time I can think of where we had a little backlash.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I didn't eat the little bastard.
What was it? Then it was one of the foods.
That
Naga,
was,
that's it. Okay.
yeah, that was wrong. Probably shouldn't have listened to that one, but that was kind of my idea. So
Yeah, because I'm growing the little bastard this year. And I think only Dave probably has tried it out of the panel here.
Yeah,
and Crazy Kimberly.
that thing was?
So
Yeah, it tore up Crazy Kimberlin.
Yeah, and it tore up Dave's pretty bad too. He had cramps for 2 days after eating one of those.
okay.
Rob's just far enough away from the microphone that we can't hear him.
That's awesome. You know what that is? We're talking about Jeff. Let's talk about Jeff right now.
Dang it, Jeff. I had a duck named Jeff. I had like 13 ducks and I don't know, fox, coyote, bobcat, everything came in and wiped them all out overnight, and I was left out of 13. I had 3, and I named one of them. I named my favorite Jeff, and I was like, guaranteed that's gonna be a female. Turned out it was a female, and then what was the other 2 names? I remember one of the other names, but that was the last one named. What was the other one? Because I didn't want to name the other 2. But the guy I worked with, he was like, "Oh no, you should name it blah blah blah." And he gave me a name, and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, I got to go with that." Or no, yeah, I think it was like Quackers or something like that. And I'm like, okay, that is the dumbest name I've ever heard for a duck. So I'm gonna go ahead and name it that. And I had one more duck that wasn't named, and he was bummed out. He was like, "You got to name it." And I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna name the duck." And he's like, "Come on, man, you got to name it." I'm like, "I'm not gonna name the duck. I don't want to name it." And he's like, "No, man, you got to do it." And I'm like, "All right, come up with the dumbest name for a duck, and I'll name it that." And he's like, "How about Puddles?" And I was like, "All right, that's the last duck's name."
Good thing you didn't name him Howard. They made a movie after that duck.
I remember that. I remember watching that. I forget what that hot chick was that was in that movie, but she made out with Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
That's such a weird movie.
It was.
God bless the 80s.
Had the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
God bless the 80s.
They were awesome. That's why they're recreating all the movies now from the 80s. They have
Yeah,
no originality now.
but they're not as good.
And what happened to Jeff?
I think the Skittles did them in.
Did
no.
it? You all right, Jeff?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Went and put the bottle back and put the powder back and hit the
Well,
bathroom.
while you were gone, the chat was pretty active, and it said that we hope that Jeff is going to go get the Reaver powder now.
Yeah, and we all know what putting the bottle back means.
I meant it literally, so I'll put the bottle back in the fridge so it'd stay cold, yeah. Audience is always right. The little bastard is hot. Yes, it is. He is getting the Reaper. Nope, I wasn't. Other Rob says, I hope so. Scott says, um, yeah, it's hot. Dave sent me some. He just says, Reaper powder must be locked in the vault somewhere. No, it's just in the cupboard over there. Oops. Rip says, I bought a box from Dave last summer and he included a few little bastards. Yeah, that's where I got mine. I had 3 of them in the box. One little sliver, and I said, nope, no way. Dolly says, did they make arthritis meds or creams out of peppers? I know there's something made with an ingredient called carp. How about capsaicin?
Capsaicin.
Capsaicin.
Capazin or whatever it is.
Capsaicin.
Yeah.
Capsaicin if you're English, capsicum if you're American.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's arthritis cream. That's what it's called.
I believe maybe I'm wrong on this, but I believe just eating hot peppers, well, not hot peppers like cayenne, jalapenos, anything like that. I believe all of that, if I'm correct, most of that thins out your blood, which is good for arthritis, for different stuff. If you take aspirin for anything, because that's what aspirin does is thin your blood. I believe that's correct, right?
Well, it's a side effect, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's not the main purpose of it. But yeah, side effect.
I was
But
waiting for someone to say no, it doesn't do that at all.
but peppers also have capsaicin is also good for the digestive tract, but it can sometimes damage the stomach linings if you have too much at a time. So that's why, like you say, jalapenos, cayennes, things like that, eaten on a regular basis is beneficial to you. Too much capsaicin can damage your stomach linings, which some people find out. But
Well,
the
that's what they say.
yeah, the extra vitamins and minerals and that kind of stuff in the peppers are also beneficial, and they're loaded with vitamin C, so you got the benefit there. That's why a lot of people who eat a lot of peppers don't often get sick because there's so much vitamin C in them. And no, Jared, not a puking rally, Jeff. I just went to the bathroom, did the normal thing. It didn't throw up. You would have heard me. The bathroom's only like 10 feet that way. Dolly says, for the knee. I don't know. Do the peppers reduce swelling like in the knee or bursitis? Well, I've got rheumatoid arthritis in both my knees, and I haven't taken medication for it in years since I started eating peppers. So whether it's a direct correlation, I have no idea.
But we could find out if the chat was more active and told Jeff to, go ahead and eat a lot of hot peppers tonight.
Yep.
We would have results by the Wednesday live stream.
There's only one major flaw with that. I'm not having it swollen up or anything right now because I eat so much pepper stuff.
Yeah, imagine how unswollen it would be by Wednesday.
Yeah, it would look normal just like it does right now.
No, it'd be even better. You'd have like a bionic knee. You'd be like, man, I was running like 12-minute or 12-hour, no, 2-hour marathons. I don't know. What's a marathon? What's a good marathon? Obviously,
5,
I'm
10,
not doing it.
Rob says, yes, Dolly, they are great for inflammation. Dolly says, How long have you not taken meds? I haven't taken meds. Oh man, I was working in Georgia. So 2011, 2012, something like that. They can reduce swelling. Andrea's taken off. Good night, guys. Yep. Good night, Andrea. Thanks for pushing me. And I say that with a smile on my face, of course. It was fun.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Andrea.
Night, Andrea.
Dolly says, how much pepper consumption do you consume in a day? Well, because I eat mainly powders, I would say if it was an ahi lemon drop, I probably eat about one of those a day. But I don't know. I eat lots of different types of powders. Rip says, all right, guys, this dude is turning in for the night. Thanks for trying my stuff, Charles.
Yeah, and also if you want to try, I don't know how if you want to ever try Gage's hot sauce, man, you need to get a hold of them because they're very good sauces. So he's a RipX 510
Yep.
on Pepper Lovers and here on YouTube as well. So you get a hold of them; they're really good sauces.
And Dolly says, thank you, Other Rob. Yep. Andy is smiling, and Other Rob is saying, later, Gage. The later Gage, later Rip. I can never get those two names together, so I just say Rip. All my fault.
Well, that's why he calls you Jeff.
Yeah. Hey, one of those things that just is sticking. I should change my YouTube username to Jeff. That would really throw people off.
There's one of my favorite comments.
Dolly says, can the other guys tell how the peppers have helped them too, as far with aches and pain?
No, my mistake. I read it real fast and I thought it said the older guy. That's why I was like, oh, this is my favorite comment. But yeah, the other guy.
That would the older guy. That would just be saying me again.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought it was my favorite comment. But
All right. Let's see. Gage says, thanks, Charles. I like to trade if anyone wants to trade pepper stuff. And then says night.
Good night, Gage.
later gauge.
So have either of you had issues with pain that you've noticed a difference with peppers with?
Personally, I still get aches and pains. So, I mean, they haven't all went away. I do eat a lot of, pepper related stuff, but I still get aches and pains.
Yeah. Well, anything that's inflammation related, like arthritic.
No, that's my favorite comment.
I saw it and I don't know if I want to read it yet. That's another jab in my side.
Come on, Jeff.
I know
Read
it's
the
all
comment.
good fun.
What does it say, Jeff?
Huh?
What does it say, Jeff? The comment?
And Dolly says, hey, can you forgive me for messing up your name, Todd?
Yeah, Todd, can you forgive her?
Gotta have some fun. I tell you. I'm just gonna no.
And as
All
far
right.
as like peppers for aches and pains and stuff, I don't really have aches and pains, but I did have in the past acid reflux and what was the other one? Acid reflux. Oh, and bleeding ulcers. And they told me not to eat hot stuff, and I ate hot stuff, and I no longer have bleeding ulcers or acid reflux. But they did prescribe the purple pill. What is that? Nexium. And I took that, and I've never had more heartburn ever than
Yeah.
when I was on that pill. So I quit taking it And it was like, I don't know, a year later, I started eating hot peppers, and yep, haven't looked back. So I don't know about aches and pains, but on the stomach issues, that's my personal experience. As far as do I recommend it? No. I mean, you got bleeding ulcers, you're probably not going to like that, but
Okay, other app says my aches and pains lighten up with higher pepper consumption. And Dolly says, going to try, Rob. See, she gets the other Rob's name right.
well, it's in writing.
Yes, Rob.
Yeah, Jeff.
Ah,
Now the screen yours says Jeff.
I wish I could change that. That would be hilarious.
all right,
What are you
it
saying?
is 11:57. Charles needs to get up in 4 hours and 45 minutes. Time to do outros. And Charles is going to go first tonight.
Sure. I'm Charles P. Charles Polk on Pepper Lovers. My YouTube channel is Charles P. You can find me also in the marketplace on Pepper Lovers. I have some hot sauces still for sale. So if you haven't tried any of mine, you could try a few of those. I have a few flavors left. And that's about it for tonight. I went through. I also want to say thanks again to Gage for sending me the hot sauces, and Kyle for his hot sauce as well. The fermented hot sauce I tried, as well as Scott. I've got enough of Scott's jams, so if you haven't tried those either, highly recommend them. So
Cool. Cool. And I'm Rob Z, of course. YouTube and Pepper Lovers are both Rob Z. And I like to grow peppers and other things. Have lots of different various videos. So go and watch them. Subscribe if you like, or if you want. Like them, or I should say subscribe if you haven't. But yeah, like them and keep up the views and everything else. And as Reb is about to say, I also have a second channel, Yankee Ace 50.
Whoa, wait a minute. You got a second channel? This is the first I'm hearing of this. Please elaborate and
Yes.
spell the channel name.
You do realize, folks, this is the second time he's done this to me tonight.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
YANK.
This is the first I've heard about your second channel.
What is it about, Jeff?
Yeah, what do you
Is it
do on
about
that
Minecraft?
second channel?
Is it Minecraft related? Hey, folks, y'all into Minecraft? Follow Jeff on his channel. And Jeff, what is your channel?
Oh my god, I love Minecraft. How can I find this channel that you speak of?
Are you going to let me talk now?
What's wrong with Steve? He's not talking.
Nobody wrote that. But YANKEEACE 50 is my YouTube channel for Minecraft.
50, like is in the word spelled out?
Yankee Ace 50. That's my YouTube
50
channel
is
for
in the
Minecraft.
word
It's
spelled
a
out?
survival series. I'm not going to spell it out for another time. Jeez.
No, 50 is in the word spelled out?
Nope, I said the first time around 50.
Oh, that makes much more sense because
Uh-huh.
FIFTY.
Nope, that isn't it.
And it's not spelled the other way, Fiddy, FIDDY, is it? No?
We
If
don't
you
want
get so
those
far
guys
as to just
getting
type in Yankee Ace, it'll pop up.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want those guys getting credit.
Yeah. Or just look up the World of Warcraft. I mean, Minecraft. I'm sorry.
The world of Minecraft with Jeff.
Come on, Todd. That was funny.
I love Dolly's comment. Have you guys ever forgot to wash your hands and burned your
Booty.
booty while wiping after eating hot? No, never did that. But forgot it doesn't matter if you wash your hands, the oil's still there. And when you touch your eye, yeah, I did that every single pepper I've ever eaten. Every single one.
Yeah, see, I got smart after the second or third time and started wearing gloves anytime I'm handling them.
Nah, you can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, that's just being a wuss. You
No,
can't
that's
keep
being
in.
cautious and not wanting to walk into. Well, like that time I was chopping up the scorpions, I was using one of those flap the top down on it choppers. Took it all, filled up the entire thing, put it out onto the dehydrating tray, turned around, put it in the dehydrator, turned back around and thought, okay, I need to clean up. Took the goggles off, took the face mask off, went and walked up through a cloud of the mist of the juice. And I felt like I got pepper sprayed. And that was just one of the worst things I've ever done because it was both eyes, up the nose, in the mouth, ears were burning, chest was burning, arms were burning. I didn't think that would hang around for so long. So I learned my lesson. So now I take and put it in the dehydrator and I turn around and walk away for a little while. Then I come back and clean up. But yeah, I wear gloves.
I've never worn gloves for any of my peppers ever.
I wear
But
gloves.
like I said, I also touched my eye every single time. It's like a running gag every time I did a pod review. And if you want to see that, I have a whole playlist of pod reviews on my channel.
All
So
right.
look up Revtos TV pod reviews or something like that.
All right. Time to cut this out, so let me catch up the chat. BD says, see everyone, or see ya everyone on Wednesday. Other Rob says, see ya then, BD. Scott says, thanks, Charles. Dolly says, sub to you, Rob. And with one B, so that's got to be the other Rob. And Dolly says, do you ever pee fire? Nope. And other Rob says, I don't really have a YouTube, but I have a G Plus page I use a lot. Okay, so
Ever
never
peep
peed
fire? Never. Cry fire? Yes. When you get a pepper hot enough, whenever the tears just involuntarily roll down your face, they are like lava and they will burn your cheeks as they fall down your face. So, yeah. But I mean, that's not pee, but that's close.
Dolly says, good night, guys.
Good night.
So, your final outro and your outwards. No, not a long story.
Final outro? I don't know. There's
Hey,
now,
everybody, you came, you saw, you watched us, it was live, and you liked it.
well, I mean, I wanted to do things before that, but yeah, thanks.
I got it all mixed up on purpose anyway.
Thanks, Jeff, for being a good sport.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
It's all
right,
right,
Todd.
we're just having fun with
Yeah,
each
you're
other.
awesome. You're awesome, Todd.
All right.
But no, yeah, we got that Patreon account. So if you want to check that out, it's my channel after patreon.com/ReptosTV. So if you want to check that out, we'll be back Wednesday. And yeah, like Rob said, you were here. We were live. It was awesome. You loved it. We'll be back again in a few days. So till then, catch y'all later.
Good night.
Later.